you tired of interdimensional pedophile vampires turning the freaking frogs gay? I'm tired of this shit! I'm tired of the New World Order elite!
Whoa.
Stop it!
TJ.
Stop it! Stop
TJ
it,
is...
TJ, stop it! I am Jesus! I am Jesus!
Stop it, TJ! Stop it!
Oh, Hillary Clinton's the new guy!
No! Stop it! What?
They're trying to keep it from you, folks! They're trying to keep it from you! The Bohemian Show! Drunken Peasants, take a look at all of the Alex Jones videos! $5 to rent! $8 to buy! And it's too much! There's no high price for knowledge! There's no high price for knowledge!
Your brains and gay Martians are taking over! Oh, dear Jesus, why?
TJ hasn't been himself since we watched a bunch of Alex Jones clips. It's $5 to rent it, and it's how much is it?
This is my hat now!
They're turning the frogs!
$5!
The Illuminati is
$8! Who cares?
1776 will come
Buy
again!
you pieces of shit! Super male vitality! I used to be fat, but now I'm fit as fuck! Look at this! Look at these muscles! Look at the beauty! Male vitality! Yeah, you know you want it! Alex Jones Special, The Bohemian Chode! Available now!
Coming to you live from the frigid armpit of America, this is the Drunken Peasants podcast with Ben and TJ, bringing you opinions of the news from an altered perspective.
Fuck it! Hey man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
What the fuck you talking about, atheist?
It's okay.
You're nothing, TJ. You're garbage.
I just want to be light.
You're garbage.
And now, here are your hosts, Ben and TJ.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live.
Oh my
Fucking thing sucks.
holy shit. All right, welcome to the Drunken Peasants podcast, episode 372. And as you can see, TJ isn't here, and I've got a few guests. One very unexpected guest. We have Onision here.
Bang, bang.
Greg.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Greg.
Greg.
Within strangling distance now.
Whoa. Whoa.
So I just have to, some people are going to be kind of confused, but honestly, it's really, really simple. Me and Billy, we took TJ and we took Scotty, we chopped him up and we fucking ate him. So I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
I gave Scotty the best 5 minutes of his life on the way out, though, so.
And then Onision got mad because animals were being eaten, and he came over to criticize us.
He's gonna show us how to make a butt plug out of an eggplant.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
So what's up with the non-vegetarian lasagna? What's up with that?
What?
You were on video eating non-vegetarian lasagna.
Oh, that's Billy the Fridge making up shit.
Oh, so you're saying your videos aren't real?
Was that
is what
fake
you're
news?
saying.
Was it? Whose video was that? Was that yours?
That was my video.
You did participate in
Okay,
that video.
so yeah,
It was an exposed video.
Are we being serious? Because we all know it's bullshit, right?
What?
Are you playing 12-dimensional chess with us, Greg?
Yeah.
No,
guys,
I'm not. I literally.
I might have taken a video of somebody else's meaty lasagna.
I don't know
and
about
then
that.
panned to Greg's face.
I was eating
but
with other. That was very shitty experience, by the way.
that was a terrible
It
restaurant.
was the worst food. It had like a 5-star rating. It was absolute shit.
He's
Yeah.
eating meat lasagna. He's murdering
No.
deers with his car.
That's true, though.
I mean-
That second part is true. I did do
I
that.
think you are the worst vegan. The worst vegan.
Well, he's
That's
not even
terrible.
a vegan, right?
Well, I mean, it would help if I was a vegan in the first place.
I saw him eat
He's
eggs
just a
today.
vegetarian. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He ate egg white sandwich.
See,
I'm
at least,
the,
at least we have that. We have
I'm
that.
the morally bankrupt
Oh,
vegan.
by the way, I promised TJ I would announce that TJ and Scotty, they're actually all on vacation right now. That's why they're not here.
Strangling me.
Yeah, well, I don't know. People might say TJ was trying to duck you.
Whoa.
Greg.
I didn't even think about that.
I think I was invited like last minute, though, so I don't think they had the foresight.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
And
true.
some other people, some people also might be kind of confused because there is a Kekistan flag in the studio and no Paul. That's because
Yeah.
Kekistan has risen up. Paul's actually underneath our feet right now. We're using him as a footstool. So Kekistan has invaded the Drunken Peasants.
Paul's thick as fuck. Like, are you sure you're gonna put your feet up on him?
Yeah.
Fuck
Fuck
around, you might not get
Onision.
those feet back.
Fuck Onision. Someone just said that. It's $2.
Yeah.
$2. Fuck Onision. I wanted to read the rest though.
If we can get a $127 super chat that says "fuck Onision," I will fuck Onision.
No, you won't. That would be
Okay.
rapey.
That
Very
is
rapey.
rape. That is illegal.
I like my.
Are you fat phobic? Why not? What's wrong with Billy? Billy's a handsome guy.
I appreciate my
I'm handsome
anal
and
virginity.
So are your forms still open just in case I have a problem with my body image?
Onision.co.
Yeah, I want you to judge my body image.
He already
I
did on the
mean-
way. Wasn't the first thing he
Yeah,
did?
it did. He was like, "Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right." That was the first thing he did.
I think you're
He
the
looked at me and
second skinniest guy here.
Whoa.
It's true.
Yeah.
Damn, you are.
But he did look at me. He was like, "You have a very manly face."
Yeah, well, he compared you to Lord of the Rings. At
Yeah.
first, and then said you had a manly face. See, that's why
Oh,
you can't.
come on, do a side by side of Lord of the Rings characters and this guy. You know what? In fact, people should probably tweet at him photoshopped.
But hold on,
Lord of
hold
the
on,
Rings
hold
characters,
on,
'cause
hold on.
You will see an uncanny resemblance.
But aren't hobbits like little?
You don't have to be a hobbit.
But aren't you
There's
more
a variety
hobbit
of
like?
options. Who, me?
Yeah, perfectly clean.
Oh, yeah, you mean like the fuck boy, like the little,
Yeah.
like soft skinned?
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I-
maybe. Yeah,
Like you've held the ring a little too long.
yeah. Like I have this gay thing going on with my bunkmate. Yeah,
Sounds
I
hot.
agree.
With your bunkmate.
I agree.
It's hot.
I need to stop shaving.
Do it. Let's see what it looks like.
Well,
I
we
wanna-
already know. We already know. There's an
You're-
image out there.
Your natural facial hair pattern.
Yeah, it's very blonde. Maybe a little
So-
white.
So who's that
I've-
sitting next to you, Greg? She's really pretty.
This is Anastasia Nicole. She's been in numerous videos of mine pretending to be Hannah Minx, basically, most of the
How
time.
you do?
Most of the time, yeah.
You want to say hi?
Hi.
Nice.
You
Do you have any
nice
opinions
cheekbones.
on our current President Barack Obama? Is that the one? What? Which president do we have now? I was gonna ask her about politics.
Trump.
Oh yeah, that guy. I can't
I was
remember.
going to ask her about politics.
Wow.
Yeah, Barack Obama. He's still around.
I thought he stuck around.
He did. Well, I mean, he's still kind of there. You know,
Yeah.
lurking in the shadows.
I figured like he just didn't move. Because Trump has his family in the Hilton or something, right? Trump Towers in New York City. He doesn't have them
Well,
at my house.
he has
Chat's
like.
frozen. I was enjoying reading it.
Oh, okay. I'll fix it for you.
Oh, I'm a cunt. That's awesome.
Oh, our chat is the most cancerous chat out there.
That's great.
Yeah.
They're a lovely bunch.
Yep.
But don't worry, unless they pay more than $30 to call you a cunt, you're not one.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
That's true.
It
That's
comes
not-
with a
that's not true.
price.
That's
That's not true.
value-based economy right there.
I'd rather be called a bitch, but whatever.
Well, that's a $5 donation.
That's a preference.
Just
yeah.
$5.
What's a 2?
Yeah, dude, I think $2 would be whore. That's
Yeah,
$2
okay.
whore.
That's reasonable.
But of course, Anastasia is none of these. She's got a bachelor degree. Just saying.
Sweet.
Yeah. I mean, why would you squander this girl's talent on a Hannah Minx parody? Greg.
Right. Smart,
Greg.
sexy. She's got a degree, man. What
What are you doing?
You gotta give her a big role. Are you sexist, Greg?
You know, if you're not a feminist, you're retarded, Greg.
Okay, you know what? Let's just roll with everything you guys just said. Okay.
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 Let's unpack it.
Ricky Shane Page. When I said she has a bachelor's degree, I didn't mean that she got a bachelor's degree. There was a bachelor that was at her house one night and left his degree there. This is a long time
Yeah.
ago. He's never got it back, so it's basically hers. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Forgive me. Move on.
He
Moving
never
on.
came back to get it. He was like, screw it. It's
like, I could-
done. I'm going to go get another one.
My degree's there, but I could have a kid there, so I don't want to go back. You never know.
Somebody wanted me to yiff them. Meet you on Second Life.
Yiff. Oh, do you have the furry costume in your bag, Anastasia?
Yes.
Yeah.
To wear it in here, though, I would die.
Yeah,
like,
it's
it is
really
so
hot in
here.
here. No yiffing.
What kind of fur
Yeah.
costume is it?
It is unbelievably hot. I might just open the window.
Do we have to scorn Onision anymore?
I mean,
No, yeah. Hey, you guys, please let me have it. I appreciate it. I really don't mind. It's actually really fun for me.
Can you stop for a second? I like your shirt. Oh yeah. Who? It's a very nice shirt.
Who are you talking to? Whose shirt?
I'm talking to you.
You like my shirt? The NASA?
Yeah. No, it's a good shirt. Did you make it?
I got it at Target for $12.
Did you make it?
Oh, that's a good deal. That's really good.
Did you make
Target,
it?
$12.
Did one of the slaves in your basement sew that for you, Onision? Got him.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of child molester stuff show up too. It's interesting.
Do you know the definition of a child molester?
Apparently, I don't know the difference or the definition of collect.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's not tense. It's not tense at all. No,
It's hot as hell in here. That's like one thing.
Yeah, it's warm.
Yeah.
The first thing that happened today was that Onision showed up. He looks at Ben and he goes, "You look like a Lord of the Rings. I could best you in a swordsmanship contest." Is that what they call it? Sword fighting?
See, that's how we got with the lasagna stories. You just make shit up at the half point.
I make up everything.
This is a lasagna. Oh, it must be Onision.
There's-
So, done deal.
There's a rule that people have to believe fat people. Fat people are not incapable of having self-awareness, so they can't lie, right?
It's true. This
so
is true.
I utilize that to my benefit.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, fat people have no self-awareness, or else they wouldn't be fat, right? So they can't
genetic.
lie. Yeah.
He's not aware that he's fat.
Yeah. So I can't. So since I can't see that I'm obese, I must not be able to lie, or else I would lie myself into I don't know, a diet. That's not really good logic.
Oh wow! You know what? We have Charles Manson live from prison on the next episode.
Oh shit.
That's true. That's actually true. That is confirmed. The fuck?
Oh, Nissan looks like he's about to come from all the hate. Good for you, man.
No, I mean, should we address any of it? It's,
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, go ahead.
I don't really. I feel like I've said the same stuff so many times that it's kind of pointless. Like
You didn't know that I was going to be on the show tonight, though, did you?
I actually identified you by the beard and the hat. I was like, fucked up hat, beard. Oh, that's the guy I talked to on You Now. That was it.
But I wasn't wearing the hat in the thumbnail though, so.
Oh
No. I saw you on this. The box here on the screen I'm looking at.
Oh no, I know. But before you got into the studio, like you didn't.
No,
know
I had
that
no
was
idea.
gonna be on this show tonight.
No, I didn't.
So, what was up when you're doing the You Now streams? What was up with the wig and the face paint?
I do videos, like YouTube videos.
Me too.
I was wearing that outfit in a video the same day.
A couple.
Well, what I'm saying is I have a lot of characters, so that and I literally just wear with whatever I feel like.
But do they have names though?
Yeah.
What I was wearing I was just literally doing for fun. Like sometimes I wear fake mustaches or a Canadian outfit.
What's the name of your favorite character?
Emo Charlie.
Okay, name another one.
People didn't like Sharon Barron, but I like Sharon Barron
Oh.
because she's a maniac.
You've been killing off your characters, right?
Why would you?
Yeah, I've been murdering my characters.
Emo Charlie's out was
Ladybug?
actually pretty good. Honestly, I'll give you some credit for that. It was kind of funny. It was pretty good. I mean, I used to be kind of emo gothish kind of back in the day. So when you take the piss out of it, it is actually kind of funny. I'll give you that.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
And I like costumes too. It just seemed really out of place. Like our first interaction.
You mean like my bloody tampon thing with Blair?
Can't say I was a fan. Can't say I was a big fan of that.
Yeah, I just got done killing one of my characters and still had their blood on my face. So.
But what's interesting about it though too is like.
Oh my God! What the fuck? Reminder that Onision has trafficked. Really? I fucking
wow.
hate that. That guy sounds like shit.
Everybody knows that.
We need to shut that guy down. He sounds like a piece of shit. Who traffics underage girls across state lines? Holy shit! Let's make a video about this. Let's shit it. Who does that? No, seriously, we need to find out who traffics under. Wow, I'm actually cringing.
Are you saying that you are not the conductor of the underage railroad for pedo trafficking?
As many videos as I make, I don't think I have time for that. It just seems like a lot of work. So I don't know about that.
Underage trafficking takes a lot of time.
I mean, it just seems really like there's a rumor going around that I was introduced on Discord that I own a bus company.
A bus company?
Yeah, multi-million-dollar bus company. I was like, if I owned a bus company, I'd be buying advertisements to shit on anyone who didn't like me or something like that. But I don't, so that's just something I have to deal with. But yeah.
Sure.
Like, did you know so and so is a fucking tool? Paid for by Onision. And run it on their videos right before they play, just because it's funny as fuck.
Are you guys selling ad space on Drunken Peasants now? I think we have a buyer over here.
Really?
Onision will pay for ad space. How much?
That's awesome.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. So I have to ask you a question, Greg, because we didn't really get a chance to like have a talk of just you and me actually.
You were on the phone.
Regular people.
You were busy on the phone.
I was.
And you were busy going rat-a-tat-tat.
I liked it when he did that.
For a purpose.
No matter how much I disliked you in that moment, the rat-a-tat-tat, I was like, this is pretty.
You liked his hat too.
Rat-a-tat-tat.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. That was so spur of the moment too. It was like heated and just like popped out and shit. I've always wanted to ask you this question, so I'm gonna take the opportunity. I'm gonna do it now. How legit are you in your videos?
Which one?
Let's go for like an overall ballpark like percentage when you're and across most of your channels.
Like my actual self, across all my videos, I'm probably 20 to 30% myself.
Yeah.
The rest of it's character. Yeah.
Okay.
Like if you want to see me as close to myself as I can get, it's on Discord, but other than that, it would be Onision Speaks. I'm somewhat close. First, I was really preachy, and then I kind of calmed down a little bit. But yeah.
So when I spurred down on you, like how legit were you being as Greg, or how much of it was?
You mean when we were talking on You Now?
Yeah.
I went into that You Now thinking if I come off as controlling or domineering or aggressive, then that will establish this alpha position and people will naturally emotionally follow. I was obviously wrong. I can be a passive person like I was with Blair, or I could be an aggressive person like I was with you and Joy. Either way, there is no victory. There isn't, because people went in having an opinion and they went out having the same opinion. They didn't go there to get their opinion changed. They just went there to get their opinion confirmed. So
that's why YouTube debates are complete bullshit. They're totally bullshit. They always are. They always will be.
I'm just saying there was like no real point. But yeah, no, I felt like with the Blair debate, it was a huge victory for me because I was just able to talk shit out with a person that was saying a lot of things that I didn't agree with, and that was it.
So what about the stuff that a lot of people got upset about, like the Shiloh meltdown, like the mental meltdown? And
she admitted that was like later on she talks about that being fake, right?
No,
yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, that was a bizarre world to live in.
So she was faking it, but you weren't in on it, or you were in on her faking it?
It's okay. So there's a few parts to that mathematical equation that results in such a chaotic situation. You have, firstly, a person who has these episodes on a regular basis that you are used to and you don't freak out about because you expect them to have this because that's their personality. And then you have wanting to show them what's going on, depending on the outburst or whatever you're talking about. And then you also have the wanting to go to bed and not having to make a separate video and having them say, okay, upload this video of me doing this. So you combine all those things and you wind up in a totally like, oh, fuck, I did that kind of situation. If we're talking about the seizure or the memory loss or whatever that she later on said that was fake or whatever. Like, it's just that's crazy shit.
So, like, the video, you were in on the video. Because, like, the way the shots are set up, it doesn't look like...
It doesn't look fake.
Yeah, well, in some aspects it does.
Okay, so that person is an amazing actor to the point where I don't know what is real and what is false. Like, they had a split personality named Aliana, and I should have bailed on the relationship the moment they showed me that split personality, but they were always so convincing. Like, they told me, when I first got together with them, they told me that they got in an SUV accident and they busted their head open, and they showed me the wound or whatever. And it looks so real, and this person's really good with makeup, and then like a week later it's gone. And I just fucking ignored that fact. I would regularly try to, like, for instance, when she was talking about this baby that died that she allegedly had, I would do everything I can to go through mental gymnastics to get myself to defend and agree with that person. So it was a really weird relationship when you just, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it.
So what you're telling us is you were the victim, and the internet needs to apologize to you.
Wow, that's
yeah. I mean, that's what it sounded like.
Damn, guys.
I'm telling you that okay. For instance, if you want to go the more black and white road, we had the cops called multiple times in that relationship. Every single time, the cops are telling her to either get her shit together or they're taking her away. So if you want to go like the literal real world thing, if I was crazy in that situation, I would probably be the one taken away, or I'd be the one told to check myself. So
that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen no matter what. I mean, like you could have you could have a crazy woman coming at you with a fucking knife. And if the cops get called, they're gonna tell the guy to fucking leave. You know, that's part of that.
No.
That's male privilege. That's male privilege right there, man.
I'm an SJW.
You said they're gonna tell the guy to leave.
Yeah, that's usually how it happens. That's part of male.
No. The incident you're talking about, they took her away for 24 hours to be under suicide watch.
Did they? Wow. Crazy.
Yeah, and that's when they told me to get away while I could, because she was going to be forcefully removed for 24 hours so she wouldn't kill herself, because she admitted that she did in fact say that she was going to kill herself.
Well, I have to say, I do actually have quite a bit of sympathy, because I've been in some pretty fucked up relationships before in the past as well. But when you roll the dice on that one, man, because there are so many times when you'll have a situation like that, and it don't matter, as long as if you got a fucking cock between your legs, they're gonna make you leave, even if you're not the aggressor. It happens all the fucking time. It's unfortunate. It's not fair.
Let me just say one thing. The panic you feel when someone says or screams at you when you're on the phone with your mom and your aunt, because you want them to like hear what's going on, so there's witnesses or whatever. When someone says, "I'm gonna kill myself and make it look like you did it," your whole life starts spinning, because you're like, "Fuck, this chick's trying to ruin my entire existence just because she's mad at me right now because I broke up with her a week ago or whatever." I don't know what happened exactly, but that's what I'm remembering. So I don't know. It's just that whole thing is kind of like a drug. Like some relationships are like a drug. You get in, it feels almost like a cult environment because you're so isolated. Like, for instance, she dumped me. The one time she dumped me was because I looked at cartoon porn, like hentai porn. I just told her. I just said, hey, I look at hentai sometimes, and I'm like, are you cool with that?
Was it
She's
like Lisa Simpson, Bart Simpson? Or
that's fucking disgusting, bro.
That exists, though.
No, it's like Dead or Alive.
Okay, good.
Like
I think it was Family
the
Guy.
dead DOA chicks fucking and stuff.
It was the dog from Family Guy.
I was thinking this is gonna be like really interesting. Like you're into like Yuratsuka Doji and some tentacle porn or some shit like that. That'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah, no, that's not my forte.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
well, nobody's perfect.
All right.
Normally, what we do on the show is watch videos, but I don't know. Maybe what we have going on here is more interesting. I don't know.
Is there any video you would like to watch, Onision?
Oh my god. Hey, let's listen to my voicemails.
Oh god.
Your voice. Oh
His
no.
number got leaked today.
Oh really? Is that why you're getting all the calls?
Are you serious? Your number got fucking leaked?
I probably shouldn't have said that on stream. Shit.
That's fucked up, dude. I'm sorry. That's bullshit though. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It is kind of funny, but it is really fucked up. I've had to deal with doxing before too, and it's fucked up when it happens. That's really shitty.
No comment.
Yeah, I'm lying, guys.
That's
It's Brett Keen's
fake
number
news,
got leaked
Billy.
today.
No, but like if you wanna hear me being ridiculously desperate, those voicemails are pretty hysterical.
Are you talking about the old voicemails that you
Yeah,
left? Oh,
yeah.
we've already listened to those.
Oh,
on the show
okay.
before. And we also watched You Hurt Me.
Oh my god, I love that video. I'm gonna make more videos like that. Just fucked up.
That's quite a
retarded ass
falsetto
videos.
you have there.
Oh, the high voice. Yeah, that's my Mickey Mouse.
All right. Yeah, let's watch a video. Let's see.
Watching a video.
Ooh.
They say they'll donate $200 if Onision does a bong rip.
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, no, that's not
No,
gonna happen.
but they're legal drugs here. Great.
Yeah, I
They're
know.
legal.
I know. I'm just not.
Is there a monetary number for you to do a bong rip? Like
No.
like 2 million?
Have you ever done one before?
No.
No, never once.
No.
Nice.
Wow.
Then it'd be a really good bong rip.
No, I've seen plenty of. I saw my friends get high, and I actually got in a debate with my mom not too long ago about it. She doesn't know. She didn't seem to know I was straight edge.
Onision did the
So you're
DMT.
totally straight edge. So you never had a drink before?
Assumed that you smoked weed.
No, she just assumed that I would be cool with her talking to me about getting high, and I didn't want to hear about it. But no, I drank before. The most I've ever been is buzzed.
We should all do DMT like right now.
It's
That'd be
so
great.
hot in here. I feel.
I
like
don't
the
even know what that
walls-
is.
The walls
No?
might have enough THC in them that we're gonna get a contact high from all the sweating.
I don't know. Those fans been doing a pretty sick job.
Would you do a drug if you knew that it was actually a chemical that's already existent inside your own brain? Would you consider doing that?
No, because I wouldn't want to just make it disproportionate, the balance of those chemicals.
It really doesn't though. It's just kind of an influx that doesn't affect.
It's kind of like, okay, so when I was depressed in the Air Force, they put me on meds for like 2 weeks, and I started to think about, whether or not that was actually my problem. My problem was circumstantial and not based on the chemical imbalance. So, it's kind of like if you had an abusive husband or something and they punch you every time you get home. It's not because of a chemical imbalance. It's because you get fucking punched every day. So that's why I stopped taking that. Yeah. I did take acne meds once, and my vision got inverted. I just have a bad history of pharmaceutical drugs not working right. So
I can actually relate to that quite a bit. When I was younger, I actually had to go to a psychologist, and it was a military psychologist, and I got cranked up on a bunch of fucked up pharmaceuticals. So I can understand that. See, hey, we have something in common.
And we're both human white males in America. There's a
I'm not
huge
fucking
list.
white. Did you just assume my fucking race?
Wow, wow.
Everybody knows I'm the blackest man on YouTube. What the
The
fuck are you
fake
talking
outrage
about?
is real.
Can't believe you did that, Greg.
Oh, you see us now a bad guy for assuming gender.
Yeah.
Everything else is out the window.
My bad.
I'm
no,
so
not gender,
black.
assuming race.
I'm so black I fart Rasta lyrics, dude. Come on, like don't even play me like that shit.
I don't think that's true. Fart
No.
Rasta lyric.
That'd be a $1 million act.
Rip me a steel drummer
Yeah.
right now.
Like it's, I don't need to fart right now, but when I
There it
like
is.
lean over and it goes "Rah, to the side," and it just that's like what
Put a
happens.
bumper clout. Ow.
If
Oh,
it's a
by the way-
squeaker, if it's a squeaker, it comes out. Irie.
I forgot to announce to everyone, RSVP, link in the description, Drunken Peasants meet up with Billy the Fridge. Boom. Yes.
I'm not gonna make that, by the way.
You're not going to make
You
it.
should probably find
You're
a way
dead to
make
me.
it.
Oh, I'm flying to Atlanta for that weekend. I'm not gonna be able
Oh,
to make
okay.
it in time.
If
I'm sorry.
you want, I will cancel your flight.
Can I have your number now that everybody else does?
No.
Oh, I'm gonna change it.
I could reroute your plane. Expedia headquarters is up the road here. I
Hey,
saw it
the
on
sad
way here.
news. Sad news, guys. I got to get out of here.
Okay.
You got
Any parting thoughts?
Well, thanks for being on. You know what? I never thought you'd ever come out here.
I've been asking TJ, but I think he's freaked out by me. Because I asked him to paintball, and then he's like, "Hey, let's just go to Starbucks first, and we'll have a sit down and actually like talk shit out." And I'm like, "Man, this guy's like really serious about who he thinks I am." So I agreed, and then he said he had to reschedule.
Can you stop for a second? I like your vest.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. I like it too.
Did you
Show
make
the
it?
back of the vest on your way out because it's actually really dope.
We'll try to get you back in here when TJ's here.
Yeah, I'd love to.
All right. Awesome.
Yeah, I don't know why he's intimidated by me. He's like way bigger than me.
He is way,
He's
way
huge,
bigger
yeah.
than you.
Yeah, I know. I'm a tiny little boy.
Yeah.
Tiny little emo dad.
You're just
Emo
my
dad.
And
style.
if you guys don't want to do paintball, we could just go
But-
mud wrestling.
Hey, you guys never considered that maybe you'd be on my team too? Because TJ was talking about.
So when you go to prison for trafficking underage
Oh my
girls over
God.
state lines, you'll be like the prom queen.
Don't you think he?
You
would
know,
be
there was
like-
there was a
prison.
rumor. Someone wrote my spouse saying that I was secretly Skyping them when I was on the toilet. And that was one of the funniest rumors ever because they know Lainey knows. I mean, I'm always around them, so there's no like chance of this. So they just made up this toilet thing so Lainey might believe that I was being, shady. I've heard all kinds of stuff.
So
That's
I do
weird.
have one more thing I do want to say to you, and I want to look you in the eye as best we can across the gulf of the internet.
This is getting
I would like to
intense.
say this with all sincerity. Absolutely, I'm trying to be real here.
I'm waiting for the go fuck yourself.
I'm still not going to fuck you.
Oh, okay. See that? I knew it was something.
I'm just not. It's just not my style. You're too twinky.
There's like 2 dudes that I would actually do that with.
Is Jude Law one of them?
Name them.
Yeah, Andy Biersack, Jensen Ackles.
What about Social Repose? Did you bang Social Repose?
Absolutely not.
What if he wears his like Indian headdress?
It's pretty hot.
All right, I'm gonna go. Thank you. Thank you for having
What's your
me on.
final opinion on Jacqueline Glenn's boobs? Because I don't know. I don't think we've heard it.
I haven't seen him.
I don't think we've heard you talk about that.
I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him.
I've seen him.
All right. Well, I haven't, so I can't tell you.
Send us a link.
All right.
You would have seen him if you were at VidCon.
Yeah, I didn't go to VidCon.
I went to VidCon. I didn't see no titties.
You want to say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Nice to meet you.
To the person who said go fuck yourself, Onision, you have a nice day.
They love you.
That was so sweet. Do you guys know how to get out, or?
I don't.
God, she is really cute. What the fuck? I'm not trying to be creepy or anything. I know you can hear me now, but like, you are a really cute woman.
Have a good night. I'll spend the rest of the episode defending your honor, Greg. You have a good night.
That went better than I thought it would. That was a lot more chill than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah. I've never seen him outside of his element. You know.
Well, like you said before, he had like the mask, the face paint on and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I think he does that kind of as a way to like just be, just to be like in asshole mode, right?
Yeah.
It's like war paint almost.
I almost feel like he's trolling a lot of times.
I mean,
you know what? I cannot believe how hot it is in here. It's usually not this hot.
I don't help either. I'm thermal. I'm probably radiating.
I have.
You're gonna have a sprayer full of Roundup like I got right here.
Ben, if you want to take your pants off for the rest of the cast, it's cool. Paul's not here.
I'm gonna lock the door, and I'm also gonna make a quick trip to the restroom.
All right, cool.
I'll be right back. You guys hold down the fort.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no worries. So,
Jeff, how you doing?
Oh, dude, I'm doing fucking great, man. I still, to this day, am so, and I'm taking my pants off actually right now. Oh shit.
Yeah. Ben told me I can't take my pants off.
What the
Hey,
fuck?
shout out to Ferocious Fuhrer with the $100 super chat.
Oh,
the
God.
new and improved. Bang bang. Should Onision be the 5th peasant? That's my question.
Onision for 5th peasant, everybody. Yeah.
Yes.
New and improved Drunken Peasants #2 now with Billy and Jeff. Always great to see a new DP. Rock on, you guys. Hey, thanks, buddy. That's great. Appreciate that. But I wanted to say though, because we got to hang out at VidCon a little bit.
Yeah.
Went and got that Del Taco, which is a bad idea for me.
Oh man, it wasn't a good idea for me either. I had the farts. I went and hung out with Boogie2988, and I had the farts, and I had to blame them on him the whole time. It's fucked up. No, that's my boy. I would claim farts.
Yeah, dude.
Anyways.
He was chill as fuck too. Like I got a chance to high five him and shit. It was cool. But I missed out on that last party, that last night, where somebody like spilled a beer on you and you just fucking like took a header to the pool.
Yeah. I think some black guy spilt a beer on me, and Andy Worski was there, and he was like, bro, what are you gonna do about it? I was like, I gotta jump in the fucking pool. I gotta wash it off. And I ran, jumped in the pool, and I stayed in there for probably like 10 minutes. I think Celestia Vega was there that night. I can't remember. She would not get in the pool with me. She knew better.
Too bad. It's too bad. Yeah, I was gonna go to that party, but I skipped on hanging out with a bunch of my viewers for Friday night. So Saturday night, when you guys went to that big party, I grabbed like a handful of people who are buddies of mine and longtime viewers, and I took them to an LA strip club.
Nice. Which one? Hollywood or LA?
Near Anaheim. The one that's closest to Anaheim. And so we go in there, and they don't know what the fuck to do. Like I don't think any of these kids had ever been to a strip club. So we go in there. And I'm like, well, don't get shy, man. Let's get up to the front, up to the rail. We get up to the rail, and she had to have been like 48 or something, like pushing 50 stripper, like 15 miles of bad road, comes waddling up to me in her lingerie, and she's like, "Lean forward, darling. I'm the massage mama of this club." I'm like, okay, all right, sure. So I lean forward, and that gnarly, old, nasty stripper gave me the best fucking back massage I've ever had in my fucking life.
Back massage?
What was the front massage like?
Yeah, exactly. Like when a stripper says I'm good at massages, I usually lean back. I'm like, okay, go ahead.
Oh, well.
The first lap dance I ever had was from a 230-pound juggalo. And,
What?
And she gave me a teeth. Well, it was the first one I paid for. Excuse me. I got conned into it. I was doing a wrestling show out in Ohio, and this all my wrestling buddies were in there, and they started playing like pro wrestling music for the strippers to come out to because they saw we were like wrestling fans. Like and all my buddies were in there, and they were like, this big girl came up to me trying to get me to pay for a dance. I'm like, no, I'm cool. They started chanting my fucking name, my wrestling name. So I had to do it. And she pulls me in the back, and she starts giving me a tooth job.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Did that hurt?
It was surprisingly gentle.
What?
But she just uses her teeth to like on the, bump. I don't know what I could get away with saying here.
There was no scrapage?
There was no scrapage. It was through the pants, right?
Oh.
But like so I had like a layer because I go to strip club. You're gonna wear sweatpants. That's protocol number one. So she had the sweatpants and then whipped around and the grip with her teeth, and then she just started like doing the mouth dance over the pants with the teeth locked on. It was definitely like a weird first experience at the strip club. So I'm glad it happened because you always want your first lap dance to be memorable, right?
Yeah. It's like losing your cherry, but it's more kind of close to like losing your cherry and losing your dignity at the same time.
Oh, fuck. I had already lost my dignity by that point.
Oh, my God. Mine's dead and buried. Fucking hell. Some good shit. One of these days, though. So the first time I met the peasants was in Portland. I was drunk and obstinate and demanding that all four of them go with me to a strip club, but they wouldn't do it. They had to like make their way back north, and it's cool. It's no shade. But someday we're gonna do it.
No, the strip club to go to in Portland is the Acropolis. Have you been there?
Yeah, dude, good steak.
The steakhouse, yes. It's like $9, $10 for a 16-ounce sirloin steak, and the girls will not mess with you if you're eating. So like, if you want them to mess with you, just stop eating.
Oh yeah.
And then if you don't want some girl to give you the granny massage like you got, just order a steak. It's great.
Easy.
Someone says, "Ooh, Billy is a sweatpants strip club roamer." No, let's be honest here. I go to the strip club like maybe once every 2 years. All right. So if you're gonna go, you gotta go all out. You gotta wear the sweatpants.
There's a celebrity connection with the sweatpants though, because there's a strip club over in the shit part of town over here, and they have like they got framed pictures of celebrities that have been in there, and there was a picture of a celebrity sporting some sweatpants with his arms over two strippers. It was fucking great. You know who it was? It's fucking Carrot Top, and he was sporting a mean fucking chub in his sweatpants in
What
the
the
fucking
fuck?
picture. Yeah,
That dude does steroids.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive he does steroids.
Carrot Top,
undoubtedly.
Carrot Top's probably like the most fucked up. 50 Shades of Grey. You know that book with all the BDSM.
Yeah.
You know, Carrot Top abuses every woman he's ever been with, like terribly. He has
Probably.
to. He just like rips them open and makes them get stitches.
Holy
afterwards.
shit!
I don't know. I think that's true.
He
I
has
have no proof.
With all the Botox he's done. He has like a really like intense look on his face.
He
all
looks
the
like
time.
he's trying to play the Joker in real life.
Yeah.
He's
All right.
crazy.
Let's watch some fucking videos.
All right,
Let's
let's
see.
do it, man. Let's do it.
So when you burn it down, Anderson, what are you left with?
People are discriminating against wolves.
Fuck Jimmy Dore.
TJ, are you with me?
And you better well learn to love it.
All right, first one we have here is.
That's actually how I discovered TJ, was that CNN interview.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just like staring at the ground in his CNN interview. It's
Very nice
I guess
shirt
it's
that he chose.
I guess it's really awkward. The way they have it set up, there's just a camera and you can't see them. Like even our setup is better.
Oh yeah.
Than the one he used. I guess they put very little input into, making it a good experience for the people coming in remotely. Oh, here's a video I found. This is a news story basically saying Portland is the #1 sanctuary city in America.
Oh,
Have you heard about this?
Mm-mm.
This is a Fox News report about that.
They have the most strip clubs.
Do they?
Yeah, Portland has the most strip clubs per capita in America.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Hands
And they're
down. Hands down.
Like 48% of them are vegan, and the other 52% are only beef skirt.
Yep. And also Oregon has the highest per capita for any state of strip clubs too. Partially because of Portland, but also because of like Salem and Eugene and that kind of shit. Yeah.
You'd think it would be like Nevada or something.
Yeah. Well, Nevada is so barren, like outside of Vegas, right?
Right. And Reno, Vegas and Reno.
And a lot of people don't want to go to a strip club when they can drive 40 minutes and get an actual blowjob for off the menu.
Yeah.
That's a good point. That's a really good point.
All right, so here's a video about
If you're
that.
an illegal immigrant, no matter how many times you've been deported, there may be no safer place than Portland, Oregon. The city, plus Multnomah County, and even the state legislature, all run by Democrats, have passed laws declaring themselves a sanctuary for people in the country illegally. 31-year-old Sergio Martinez is now being held without bail on charges of robbery, kidnapping, and sexual abuse. One of his alleged victims is a 65-year-old woman who was brutally attacked at knife point in her home. The other woman was attacked in a parking garage at her apartment. Martinez reportedly told Portland police he was high on meth at the time and uses drugs every day. He is.
Why do they admit to that?
When you're that high, you're just like, hey guys, I want to let you know I use drugs every fucking day, but I'm an illegal immigrant, so I'll be back no matter what.
Deported 20 fucking times. Are you fucking crazy?
Yeah,
What the
I used
shit?
I used to roll with these methers that were from I think Juarez or something.
Yeah.
And they would always come back no matter what they did. They were like, yeah, we don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I was like, you guys are cool. I'm not gonna fuck with you no more. I'm scared.
That's like the worst city in Mexico.
I was in El Paso, right, which is like right across from
Yep.
Juarez.
Yeah.
And I could just looking over at the lights in Juarez, I got shook. And I'm not really a bitch. I'm pretty tough most of the time. But just thinking of Juarez, I was like, what if this like RV we were in rolled over and we just landed in Juarez?
Yep.
I'd get beheaded. I'm so fat. I would. They'd cut my head off.
Oh yeah. Did you live in El Paso?
No, I was just driving through on a road trip.
Oh, dude. So one day out of the week, Juarez, like the whole fucking town, burns their fucking garbage.
Ugh.
It's true, yeah. And if the wind isn't favorable, it blows across the border north, and it like just coats all of El Paso in this burning garbage smell.
And you 100% know it's not just garbage; it's human bodies being disposed of. You're smelling like human barbecue. Fuck that. I'm scared. I am scared of Juarez. And everywhere else in the world, I'd be just fine. I walk head held high through like Putin's Russia. Cool there. But Juarez, man, that scares me.
Yeah, I used to live in Albuquerque, and that was the closest actual city in Mexico. And people would always tell me back in the day it was cool to go there and you could go like make a day trip out of it. But now people vanish there, so you wouldn't even want to fuck around.
Yeah. Dude,
But
cartels are
homeless in
cartels are no fucking bullshit in Mexico.
I look like a pinata down there. They're gonna behead me just for fun. That guy, look at that guy. He looks like a fucking Muppet. Done. I'm gone. I know
for the last year. Immigration and Customs Enforcement says he has been removed from the U.S. 13 times since 2008. He has a lengthy criminal record in 3 states, including battery, felony burglary, and felony illegal re-entry after removal. In December, Martinez was in Multnomah County Jail, and ICE asked the Sheriff's Department to let them know before he was released. They ignored that request, as they do for all immigration detainers. The chairman of the Oregon Republican Party was on Fox and Friends this morning.
He was given preferential treatment. Essentially in Oregon, our governor and the mayor of Portland, Ted Wheeler, have created a protected class for illegal aliens that commit serious
Now, 1 month after Martinez was released, Multnomah County Sheriff Mike Reese launched an investigation into one of his deputies for contacting ICE before having a pretrial meeting with an illegal immigrant. And around the same time, a judge was accused of letting...
I don't know, though. I mean, what's wrong with our system when they can get back in 20 times? Like,
I mean,
what needs to change?
I don't know what you can change. Like a wall's not going to stop.
Yeah,
them,
yeah.
Right, yeah.
How are they getting over? Are they just like swimming over, or
they usually walk? But like, there's also tunnels. There's all types of ways through. A lot of them just get on like cruise ships and sneak in. I made that up. That's not true. I don't know if that's a fact.
Maybe.
I just really want to go on a cruise ship, so it's in my mind. My bad.
The thing too is like, especially if you have anything to do with the illegal drug trade and you're from Mexico and you're coming into the States, you're not gonna have any fucking problem getting in. You never will. Absolutely not. There's so many channels that people can use to get in. The wall, all the wall is gonna do is like make it a little bit harder for the people who are looking to find a job raking up your fucking leaves. It's not gonna stop any of the drugs. Like that's a stupid fucking concept. It doesn't make any sense. And these are the people who will like bribe air traffic controllers just so they can like swing in with a little Cessna loaded full of a bunch of fucking cocaine. You know, you can't stop that. You can't stop that at all. But what's weird about this,
man?
Yeah. What's weird about this though? He was deported 20 times, but he's not just coming across into like fucking, you know, Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, California. He's getting all the way up into fucking Portland, Oregon. That's some serious commitment.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
That dude works for somebody.
Yeah. The guys that I knew that were coming up to Seattle all the time, I know they had someone in their pocket, or they were in someone's pocket, or whatever. Because I'm pretty sure they were killing people. Like, I don't, knock on wood, I don't want to snitch right now. But there was a couple of times where there was like some rims in my house. I'm like, where the hell those came from? Like, we're holding those for da-da-da. Like,
yeah, I'm just holding on to them for a
I'm
friend.
like, shit.
It's like the excuse when your mom finds your bag of weed. Oh, just holding on to it for a friend.
Yeah, I'm like, stop.
No big deal, Mom. Yeah, we had a guy named Mr. Suitcase. Mr. Suitcase would come through about every 3 months or so, and he'd just drop a bunch of shit off down the I-5 corridor all the way from fucking L.A. up to Seattle, you know. And one day, Mr. Suitcase didn't show up, but somebody else did, and somebody asked, well, what happened to Mr. Suitcase? And they said, you're never going to see Mr. Suitcase again. You're like, oh.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
He's Mr. Suit and Casket now.
Yeah, Mr. Casket Case.
Damn.
That's
why I don't sell drugs, because I look like the type of guy in the movies that gets murdered when he tries to sell drugs.
You do.
Like, there was that fat guy in Breaking Bad.
Yep.
And they left him in the
That's what I
damn
was
room.
thinking about.
They left him in the damn room forever. He just sat there and got hungry. Knowing that he was fat, like in my heart, I think he left because he was like, I'm too hungry to see her. I'd rather get murdered. But they told him not to leave that damn room. And then was it Schrader? I don't fucking spoilers. Fat guys are always the ones getting punked.
It's true.
I don't like it.
It's true.
I don't like it at all. Paul's out there right now getting mountains of cocaine, and I'm gonna be the one here getting shot when he gets caught. Fuck Paul.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Paul set me up.
He did. What a piece of
How
shit.
salty do you think Paul's going to be about that flag you hung up in there, Ben?
You know, he said that we couldn't hang it up behind him. Yeah.
He's not here.
Yeah, we have mini Kekistani flags here too that someone sent us.
Oh, that's pretty cool. We should just tape that over his camera or something.
He would just tear it down. That's why I didn't even put forth the effort to hang it up. But yeah, he doesn't like it at all. All right, guys, you guys can change all of your thumbs down to thumbs up now. Onision's gone. It's okay. You know, it's okay for us to have antagonists on the show from time to time.
And you can blame it on me because I fucking was hanging out with Onision all day.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, he wasn't as bad as I thought he was going to be. I mean, he knows how to turn it on and turn it off. You know what I mean?
He's always ever only been really cool with me, so I can't hate on him. Like, yeah, so what if he traffics little girls? Like, we all do that, right?
Come on.
I don't believe that, right? I don't know, but it's I don't know. He's only ever been chill with me, so like, I vouched for him. I said, if you come on the show, you promise not to traffic any of our girlfriends.
Yeah.
And he promised, so I figured, why not let him in? Ben was cool with it as long as he promised.
Yeah.
No trafficking our people.
Yeah, see, that girl that was with him, she's part of the trafficking.
She's really gorgeous girl too. Like she's gonna make somebody a fine wife.
I've seen her in his videos before.
No, she works with him all the time.
Yeah,
they go way back.
I don't watch that shit.
He's like, you gotta watch Onision now. She sold you on Onision.
Yeah, no, we were filming downtown, and like he had a couple girls out, and I decided I'm like good at kidnapping because I do the part where you charm people into the van. So I was getting like all these girls to get in the videos. I had this one girl do like a backflip for me. It was sweet, and then we let them. We did catch and release though. We let them all go.
You working for like Bang Bus or some shit?
I should.
Yeah,
I should
that's
bring
what it
back
sounds
Bang
like.
Bus. Can we start a Keck bus?
Keck bus.
We can.
We can make that
definitely
happen?
start a bus.
All right, next video.
Yeah, this comes as a surprise to a lot of people because Anthony Scaramucci was only recently installed as the White House Communications Director at the behest of President Trump and over the protestations of both Steve Bannon and Reince Priebus, and we saw what happened.
So, in the last on the last episode of DP, we talked about this guy becoming the communications director, and now a week later, he's gone already.
He's completely psycho, right? Like, there's a reason he's gone. He was calling out the press and like freaking out to the press and trying to threaten the press to get them to leak their sources.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a revolving door with Trump now. They're in, they're out. They're in, they're out. They're in, they're out. They're in, they're out.
Is Linda McMahon still on his?
Oh yeah, she's still there.
She's
Yeah,
the most
she's still
respectable
into it.
person on his platform. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
I mean, in some ways, yes. In other ways, she did pretend to be in a coma in a wheelchair for what, like,
which
7
I
months.
still think is more respectable than like Scaramucci.
Yeah.
I hate to say it because like he's a very controversial figure and everything like that, but I do feel like, love him or hate him, Milo would at least have had some staying power as press secretary. I really think so.
Milo Yiannopoulos?
Yeah. Milo Snuffleupagus.
which might be the one name that's like funner to fuck up than Scaramucci.
I wouldn't be able to give quite as good of a blowjob if it weren't for Father Steve.
Very young boys.
Yeah, wow. It just sounds creepy the way.
Because it is creepy.
Yeah.
It's a little creepy.
No matter how comfortable he is with his sexuality, at one point, he was stunted.
Last week, as a result of the lingering friction between Anthony Scaramucci and Reince Priebus, with Priebus departing late on Thursday. Well, now Anthony Scaramucci is departing as the White House Communications Director. Outside sources have confirmed what we already knew through other sources, that John Kelly, who is the new incoming chief of staff, requested...
Tonight on Hannity, Eric Trump. We'll get an unbiased perspective. Look at him.
Fuck me, damn.
To kind of clear the decks. And Scaramucci, it looks like, is now going to go back to the Export-Import Bank, where he was working before. He was also in line to be the ambassador to the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development in Paris. We don't know if that nomination will now go ahead, but we do know that he's going back to the Export-Import Bank. What we do not know, and this remains an open question, we hope to find out soon, is...
Did he set the record for the longest for the shortest term at this job?
It's been less than a week, right?
Yeah.
I think that's a record. That is a record. And can we just point out that Eric Trump's eyes are way too far away from each other?
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
They look like they're trying
syndrome?
to escape his face.
They're trying to move to the sides of his... They're trying to move to his temples eventually.
He is a vampire, right?
He looks like
he's what
one.
Alec Jones is talking about.
They're vampires!
They're vegan vampires sucking beets.
They're on the DMT.
Does this mean that Sean Spicer is going to stay? The whole hierarchy of the communications shop at the White House Harris was changing. Sean Spicer was going to be elevated to a position of a deputy chief of staff, overseeing both the press secretary and the communications director. When Scaramucci came in, a week ago Thursday, Friday rather, for that meeting. He told the president that he did not want to report to Sean Spicer, and Sean Spicer saw this as being an untenable situation where he didn't want to be sort of the underling in the communication shop after being with the president so long. So he tendered his resignation to sort of, as he put it, quote, clear the decks so the president could bring in his own team. But now that John Kelly has come in, we have yet another clearing of the decks. So
yeah, John Kelly came in and just kind of made everything anew again.
They got to bring in Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
I think Stone Cold
Bottom
Steve
line,
Austin
fact of the matter is. Yeah, that's what he should do.
I'm gonna open a beer. What?
Yeah.
I'm gonna whip some ass.
What?
I'm gonna drop the national debt like I dropped the Rock. What? Done.
Stone Cold Stunner.
Oh,
that's the end.
2 people in the White House have taken a Stone Cold Stunner.
That is true.
That's a fact.
Donald Trump and Linda McMahon.
And I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard that Glenn Jacobs might be running for office.
Maybe that might be happening.
WWE's Kane.
I've heard that somewhere.
I bring Kane in. Kane would probably actually do some damage. He would be good.
Man, and I heard The Rock was thinking about running for president.
Yeah, The Rock.
I mean,
God, I hope he does, dude. I really hope he does.
I would vote for him. I don't think it's that unheard of now that we've had Trump. We'd have the most badass president on earth at that point. Like who the fuck would go? What other president of another country would go toe to toe with The Rock? Nobody.
Putin would be like, "No, I'm good."
Putin's too old to contend with The Rock, man.
Fucking Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Dwayne The Rock Johnson wakes up and eats 19 cans of tuna fish for breakfast.
Yeah,
it's true. I want that guy running my country. I want him running my country.
It give new meaning to the people's eyebrow, the people's elbow, this is the people's fucking president, you know?
The second he said the people's president, he would win. He would win. The second he said that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's gonna get the female vote just on pure fucking sex appeal.
Yeah.
He's a shoo-in. He's absolutely a shoo-in. All he
Whose
has to do
vote
is
is he not gonna
win over. He has to win over the men, but he'd get the minority vote. He get the badass beer drinking Coors Light American vote, you know, that kind of shit. He's the perfect candidate. Why don't we have Dwayne The Rock Johnson as fucking president? It's perfect.
The Rock is you take Barack Obama and old Schwarzenegger, and then you give him a bigger dick. Done.
Yeah.
Because The Rock's got a solid wiener, you know it. His name's The Rock Johnson. That's
right.
That's two euphemisms.
His dad was Rocky Johnson.
Yeah. That's a
man
big
has-
old penis.
That's a big dick.
The people's elbow is what they called his penis knuckle because his penis had a knuckle in it.
His penis
I think
knuckle.
so.
His penis has a knuckle in it.
I think that's true.
People's elbow. All right, next video here. So here's a little more. Here's whatever her name, Huckabee's daughter, talking about this shit.
Chain of command issue because Scaramucci said that he had a direct line of communication.
Wow, she has the worst case of resting bitch face ever.
She looks like she shops at Monica Lewinsky's closet for the cum.
The president. There's been some speculation that General Kelly may try to tighten up the number of inputs that the president has. So was it something about the chain of command, or did it have anything to do with that interview that Scaramucci did last?
Look, the president certainly felt that Anthony's comments were inappropriate for a person in that position, and he didn't want to burden General Kelly also with that line of succession, as I think we've made clear a few times over the course of the last couple of days to several of you individually, but General Kelly has the full authority to operate within the White House, and all staff will report to him.
When you say you didn't want to burden him with that line of succession, you mean the chain of command?
Yeah.
It's almost like some sort of fictional drama playing out before us, but it's the real fucking news
Are we
now.
sure it's real? Because like they say that the chances are our world is a simulation, right? Like,
yeah, I guess if that's true.
There's shit like this that makes me think that we are living in a simulation and that we're near its end because they're running out of like logical things to happen. It's a chaos theory has just wrapped itself into a fucking. This broad looks like she should be married to the WWE Women's Champion. She's a big old tough bitch. She could take a body slam, you know what I'm saying? And she's here telling us right now that Donald Trump thinks this guy's too savage for his cabinet. I don't know. Like, this is scaring me. I don't think we live in this world anymore. I think they're about to pull the plug on Earth 2.0.
There was like somebody who he's like a talking head pundit for some like conservative rag who was saying like this whole thing is a smoke screen to sow chaos amongst like Trump's detractors, and it's actually like it's a brilliant tactic. All of this is just perfectly crafted to throw our opponents off their game. Like, dude, come the fuck on.
They don't have opponents. Isn't everything controlled by the Republicans right now?
Yep.
Who the fuck are their opponents?
I mean, they are in control of the federal government at this point.
Make some magic happen. You got all the chess pieces. Do something good. You have every opportunity.
But you gotta keep them off. You gotta keep them on their toes, though. You gotta keep them on their toes.
Yeah, and it's funny because forever the one thing the Republicans said they would do is repeal and replace. It still hasn't happened yet. They have the House, the Senate, and the White House. It's, it's not as easy as they always made it out to be. They're like, just vote for us and we'll get rid of it. It'll be gone right away, man. Obamacare's gone.
Every time they have this Scaramucci situation where they have to roll somebody out and bring somebody new back in, the American people should all get like a gift certificate to Applebee's or something.
No, I'm on board with that.
This is an admission of guilt right here. They're fucking up on a regular basis.
And you know what happens when you go to Applebee's? Soccer moms try to invite you to an orgy. So...
Sucking titties.
We
Sucking titties.
We had Vadim on, and he said it was when we had the 24-hour show. Vadim was our first guest, like around 1 a.m. And he gave us this story. He was like, guys, I almost didn't even end up coming on the stream because I was invited to an orgy. I was at the bar at Applebee's, and there are these girls sucking on each other's titties, and it sounded like we were all going to go back and fuck, but then one of them cock-blocked me, and I didn't get to go. And everyone else was like, that's bullshit. That didn't hapen.
But as he kept telling the story, the women got more haggard and nasty.
Yeah, and then we're like, oh, yeah,
maybe it happened.
Maybe they weren't the top of the cream, you know.
It was like someone's grandma.
Man, I'm not that discriminatory. Maybe I should go hang out at Applebee's or some shit.
Hey, if you're looking for some love and a cheap deal on riblets, go to Applebee's. We don't get paid for that, do we?
No,
Fuck
unfortunately
that.
not. Yeah.
Never mind. Go to any sort of
go to anywhere
eatery.
else but Applebee's.
Yeah.
Anywhere the nasty lot lizard cougars are looking to give you a massage and then suck your dick.
Lizard cougars.
Have you been to a truck stop where they have the prostitutes at the truck stop waiting to blow you?
Lot
lizards. Yeah. Those are they exist. And some of the truck stops you'll go out in like Albuquerque or like the areas where the desert is. Some of the truck stops are half strip club.
Yeah.
And the girls work in the club and they come out and they're like,
Give me $20 and I'll suck the dirt off your penis.
because they're gonna go in and buy a shower at the truck stop anyways.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's gross.
Oh, yeah.
So sorry, they just had to go with the lot lizards real quick.
They get $20, $5 for the shower, $10 for a bag of crack, and $5 for a sandwich, and they just go find another dick. It's whatever.
Hopping.
Capitalism.
That's capitalism.
Mm-hmm.
Bernie will win in 2020. Bernie will not live till 2020. Bernie's too old.
I have a video about him talking about how he's going to run again, so we'll get to that.
Really?
Bernie.
Oh, Bernie. Oh,
Here's a video. Some guy punches out a valet at a valet service when they're parking.
Caught on camera now, and a knockout blow, apparently over $18. A customer sucker punching a parking valet at a South Florida hotel.
Tonight, the victim's boss is livid. CBS 4's Kerry Cause spoke with both of them. He's live in Fort Lauderdale. Kerry.
Yeah, Rudabay and Rick. Rodolfo Rodriguez is the name of the valet who was working here at the Ocean Sky Hotel and Resort on Tuesday night when he says a customer started complaining about paying the $18 parking fee. What happened next left Rodriguez laid out unconscious and everyone at the hotel wondering why the puncher wasn't immediately arrested.
This is Fort Lauderdale, Miami. You been to Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Jeff?
No,
The
I've
area?
never been.
Everybody there is on edge. Like a fight at the damn valet desk making the news. This must be like a really good video because I got in like 4 fights with prostitutes when I was down in that area. It's just that it's so hot and warm down there. You just fight.
Everybody gets all fucked up.
It happened
like,
so fast. A valet
that
is seen having
heat.
a conversation with a man partially obscured by a column outside the Ocean Sky Hotel in Fort Lauderdale when the man suddenly punches the...
Damn!
That was a good one because he just dropped. Sometimes they'll stumble, but that was just a...
valet in the face, dropping him to the ground. The man then puts his hands on the victim as people from the hotel come rushing out.
He upset with the price on the parking lot.
Rodolfo Rodriguez is the valet on the video.
They say, I'm gonna fire you.
That's the last thing Rodriguez remembers before being hit. Were you knocked out?
Yeah.
What? What a dumb question. You didn't see him turn to mush and hit the ground?
I can't believe
Were
he did
you
the
knocked
interview.
out? Also, another question. Do you have a beard, too?
Why did he do the interview after being knocked out?
Can you confirm that your shirt is yellow, sir?
Yeah, what the fuck? Is there a painting behind you by any chance?
Poor Roberito.
I knocked out. I was 5 minutes on the ground, and I don't remember after that.
The hotel
Poor
surveillance
guy.
video shows the entire thing. From a woman the hotel manager said was with the puncher, having a discussion with the valet, to the punch a few minutes later. And the fact that it took police about 14 minutes to arrive to the scene and paramedics about 15 minutes to arrive.
Wow.
That last fact makes hotel manager Mark Dyer angry.
Could you imagine what could have happened to this guy? He could have had a brain hemorrhage.
Dyer said he saw the punch. He said the puncher's wife was inside the hotel complaining about the parking fee at the time.
Nobody should be attacked like that. Nobody should have to go through the pain and suffering that Rodolfo's gone through. It's a savage.
And the humiliation, but let's show it 4 or 5 or 6
Right.
or 7 times in a row.
If you don't want somebody to go through that, don't charge $18 for valet parking. Come on.
Attack. Dyer said he spoke to the puncher after the attack. He said the man identified himself as a former cop
Another.
in the Atlanta
Just in case you didn't see it the last 10 times, there it is again.
area and as a former DEA.
Did he just say he was like a former cop?
Yeah.
He's putting him in cuff position.
Agent.
He was very arrogant. Oh, I have an $80,000 vehicle, and why should I have to pay for parking? And I'm like, you just punched somebody. I said, you just assaulted somebody, and you want to talk to me about an $80,000 vehicle? I said, what a scumbag.
Dyer and others at the hotel cannot understand why the puncher wasn't immediately arrested and charged.
Because he's
Wait a
ex-cop.
Right.
Okay, so can we call into question here too? It's a former cop who has an $80,000 fucking car in Fort Lauderdale.
Miami. Yeah, in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, what the fuck?
He's on the take.
How'd you get that fucking car, dude?
He was wheeling and dealing.
Our friend there moves a lot of cocaina.
La de coquina.
He needs to go to jail, and for me, I think he poses a threat to the community.
So I talked to the Fort Lauderdale police about this tonight. They told me that the night the punch happened, they were unable to get the video from the hotel. So they didn't realize exactly what this video showed. Initially, Fort Lauderdale police considered this a misdemeanor battery. Now, a spokesperson for the agency told me that detectives got the video today. They are reviewing it. They plan to speak again with the victim. We did try to reach out to the suspected puncher, but he did not return our calls and texts. In Fort Lauderdale, Carrie Codd, CBS 4 News Tonight.
Thank you, Carrie.
Oh, thank you, Carrie. Appreciate it. That's weird, man. That's really super weird.
See, I don't think that guy was talking shit to him at all. I think that the dude that socked him was on like a serious coke binge. Like he's DEA. He's sitting here at a hotel. Like why else is he at the hotel? He's been partying. The woman that was with him wasn't his wife. It was probably like one of his stool what do you call the mules, the coke mules?
Yeah, yeah.
She probably had to
Oh,
bag
yeah.
up her butthole right there. He was sniffing it straight out of the nub, right out of the balloon nut.
So I guess one of the cable networks is at it's HBO. They're gonna put out a show called Confederate. I guess it's about the Confederacy, and people are mad. Go figure. People are mad
About the Confederacy? That's weird.
about a show about the Confederacy. Apparently,
They have a movie that came out that was about if the Confederacy won.
yeah, I saw that.
Like they have
Those racist commercials and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's really
Yeah.
fucked up. And then they have this Man in the High Castle where Hitler and Japan won World War
Yeah.
II. And
That's
it's
a good
like
fucking show. That's a
it
good
is like you're allowed to tell stories even if they don't make you feel comfortable. Nobody complains when you have a movie that's like 2 hours of a woman getting beaten and raped. Which I'm pretty sure I watched a couple of those. But it's like, yeah, it's the Confederacy. Are they going to glorify it? It's HBO. They're definitely going to fucking play it down the middle. HBO's more liberal than anything.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the Confederacy. You're gonna have it's gonna be like Tony Soprano is the Ulysses S. Grant, and he's over here doing bad stuff, and he's slapping like slaves and fucking bitches, and doesn't give a shit. And you're gonna be like, oh man, I really hate to like this guy. He's a real son of a bitch. But HBO, you did it again. You did it again, HBO.
It's like some Deadwood kind of shit.
Oh!
I mean, okay, so my thing is about this is like they're making it kind of like if the Confederacy won, slavery would be still around today, which is fucking retarded. That's a fucking stupid ass idea.
Why do you think that?
Well, because it's not like slavery only existed in America. Like slavery exists fucking today. Like there's more.
It's not a dumb idea. It's an idea I think that you can mine for drama. You say it's dumb, but it's like they got these damn Westworld where you're fucking robots, and you got all these other things that are kind of unreasonable.
But you can fuck robots now.
Yeah, but they don't feel as good as in Westworld. Those got like body mimicking flesh. We don't have that yet.
I don't know, man. You ever tried a fleshlight?
It flexes to your contour. I have not tried a fleshlight. Have you?
Highly recommended, actually. Highly recommended. Yeah.
But like right here, this HBO show. Yeah, thinking slavery would still exist today after 150 years, and man doesn't stop slavery does exist in this world today, though, right?
Oh yeah.
Can we not buy a woman on the black market anymore? Did this stop?
Well, I mean, like, so we all live in the Pacific Northwest, right?
Yeah.
So there's actually a huge slave trade.
Yes.
That's all along the I-5 corridor, especially in like the Seattle area.
Yep.
Human trafficking that's like being shipped off to like the east and that sort of thing. But my main point about it is like how slavery existed during the Confederacy would not even if the Confederacy had won, just simply because of like, I mean, England outlawed slavery. It wasn't going to last. It never was going to last. I don't think it's a very tenable idea. I mean, maybe for drama,
it's drama, right? Like
Yeah.
I'm willing to suspend belief that it would have died 150 years ago naturally, right? Like people would have just been like, "This is fucked up. Let's stop. Let's move on."
Sure.
Honestly, it's the idea of the show. When I read it, it's I would watch it. I would watch this show. I would want to see how HBO handled it.
It's kind of a cool idea, but like I guess people got really fucking pissed off about it because why did people get pissed off about this show? I don't really quite understand. Like,
Well,
it's
I
not
mean,
like the show is going to be like saying slavery was good.
You know that they would be like the Underground Railroad would be like the coolest shit. They would tell us, and by the end of the damn series, it would end in like a way cooler way than Lincoln just fucking. I don't know how the Civil War ended. Shit. I'm like, see, if the Civil War ended better, I would know how fucking cool it was. They would rewrite how slavery ended here. I guess if it's modern day, though, that would be... I don't know. Now I'm rethinking everything. I'm supposed to be an SJW. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me?
Are you actually supposed to be an SJW?
Man, I don't even know what the fuck I am. People mistake me for transgender on the bus, and I let it go. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I don't know what I'm supposed to be anymore in this world. I just fucking kick it. But let's see what the rest of this thing has to say, because maybe I sound like a fucking dumbass just saying I would watch the show.
So, I missed it. I just got back.
Yeah.
Is it SJWs that are pissed off about it?
I think
so.
It's people who don't want to have slavery. Be reminded that black characters in media are slaves, right? They're saying they're always being portrayed as slaves. This is the guy who made Game of Thrones here. Like, is he gonna fuck it up?
I mean, if it's about the Confederacy, then there's gonna have to be slaves in it.
It's if they won. What if they decided that black slaves weren't superior, and they went to a whole different slave race and started slaving like white people or something? Like, is that racist for me to say that there was a more superior race of slaves, and we're assuming right now that it's I don't fuck this. I don't want to talk about this.
Okay. Well, so they don't even know what it's even all about yet. They're just mad that it is going to exist eventually. Preemptive outrage.
Yeah.
I'm preemptively outraged about this.
I bet you they would do a really good job, because they're not dumbasses. These guys know what they're working with. Like, they have to appease the masses with Game of Thrones. They go a little too far in a rape scene and everybody freaks out. Which I guess... Is rape more taboo than racism at this point in time? What's more taboo? I'm so confused. It's hard being fucking privileged. It's really hard.
I guess it depends on what the individual decides is more taboo. So
yeah.
Oh my God, I've talked about this on my own stream. I'm not embarrassed about it, but this fucking colonoscopy prep is killing me.
Oh,
it's terrible.
Did you just have to go drink another shake?
No, I had to expel,
white poopies?
Oh, yeah.
Looks like bird shit, huh?
Yeah, it's terrible.
You turds are privileged.
Yeah. I have turd privilege.
I was trying to tell people, like, before the show started, like, no shit posting because Ben has to have a colonoscopy. No shit posting.
Well, I told you before we started, I'm basically getting spit roasted because I have to get an endoscopy, so I'm getting one down my throat,
at the same time?
I don't know if they're going to be literally at the exact same time, but it'll be part of the same procedure.
Are you going to be out for this, or are you going to be awake for all
I'm going to be out. I do not want to be awake. The thing that sucks is that I'm so hungry, but I can't eat anything.
If you want, I'll order some food and eat it in front of you.
Oh, thanks.
You get the feeling of like enjoying.
You'll let me smell it?
Yeah, I'll burp in your face and stuff. Now you don't want to eat. See, I say.
Yeah, you gross me out. Hey, that's the cure. It's all psychological.
The curious case of Benjamin's colon. Ew. It just gets younger as the camera goes deeper.
Yeah.
You have like an old man's rigid sphincter, and then it gets deep in there, and it's like a nice little baby boy asshole. This is shit. This is not good. This is not a good idea. Whoever made that comment, shame on you.
All you gotta do is just make it through tonight. Tomorrow you're gonna get spit roasted. You're gonna get reamed anally and orally, viciously.
Oh, that's all?
And then when you wake up, you get to have a nice juicy cheeseburger. You'd be fine. You'd be good.
With a sore throat and an ass that's not going to want to shit out the burger.
There is there is one part. I love the feeling of when they put you under and they're like, start counting, and you're like, 1.
Yeah.
Do the doctors ever tell you to think of like ice cream when you do it?
No.
I think they always tell me to think of ice cream. I think because I'm fat, they're just like, oh, this will get
Think of ice cream.
Yeah, and I did it too because I'm fat, right? I'm like, okay. And then when I wake up later and I'm thinking about, it, I was like, why ice cream? Is there something? Is this fat? Are they fat shaming me?
Someone pulled up a screenshot from the 24-hour show where I pulled up the picture of the giant grilled cheese sandwich, and you looked like you had just fallen in love.
Oh, yeah.
There's a screenshot of it. The look on your face.
Yeah.
You're like, oh.
That was nuts.
Can you do me a favor though? Like when you eat that tasty burger, that first one, when you're finally off the diet, you're done with it, you've woken up that burger. Can you name your burger Onision before you eat it? Can that be a thing?
I want to be honest. I want to be honest. I didn't get that close to him. Like, you know, a normal distance, two guys would stand away from each other. I couldn't see like ridiculous amounts of makeup. I could tell he's wearing it, but like
I was wondering about that.
Yeah. You asked me about that. Yeah, and I couldn't. I wasn't like examining him or anything, but there wasn't anything that came off like the way it would if I saw a girl that's wearing too much makeup.
We've been out in the sun all day too, filming. So like, I don't know if he would have caked anything on, but I never really noticed that much when I hang out with him.
Yeah, there's all these crazy rumors about him. There's also like plastic surgery rumors, all kinds of shit.
Sure. I think he does have rosacea a little bit.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of him without all the makeup and stuff.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine.
I didn't
got
make
a couple of buddies with rosacea. Like I don't want to shame because of that or anything like that.
Sure.
But it is.
Why would you shame because someone has a pink blotches on their face? It's like it's so basic, right? Like if someone has that problem, big deal. Like
man, you should see my nipples.
Oh, you got pink nipples?
I got
pink puffies.
I got like little pink puffy nipples.
Is that wolf hair around your nipples?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Cute.
I'm fucking beastie. I'm beastie on this shit.
It looks like a spiral into nipple death.
Yeah.
Wow. Sorry.
A spiral into nipple death.
I just want to follow it in. Nasty man. Been hanging out with Onision all day. I gotta do it.
Oh Billy.
Oh stop.
All right, so Vladimir Putin's mad. He's getting rid of a lot of the U.S. diplomats in Russia, maybe all of them.
Like how? What do you mean by getting rid of?
He's making them leave.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Okay, that's different. That's not.
I thought he was just slicing them open.
Oh no.
Massive cuts to the number of U.S. diplomatic staff in Russia, a move the State Department calls a, quote, regrettable and uncalled for act. The Russian president describes the sweeping reduction as retaliation for new U.S. sanctions against his country.
This will be felt significantly from the point of view of diplomatic office work. More than 1,000 diplomats and support staff were and are still working in Russia today. 755 will have to stop their activity in the Russian Federation. It will be felt significantly.
Joining us now is Patrick Granfield, former speechwriter for Secretary of Defense Ash Carter and Secretary of State.
So, slow news day, or does this matter?
Well, didn't our boy Trump just have like a 3-hour Applebee's dinner with Putin?
yeah, they almost got into an orgy with some soccer moms.
I was about to say, goddamn.
Why is he pulling out now? You pull out on the soccer moms.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, these crazy bitches, these cougar bitches, they were insatiable. It was terrific. It's unbelievable. They were huge.
The
clitoris were huge. Professor at Georgetown University. So when Vladimir Putin cuts 755 American diplomats out of his country, forces them out, isn't he hurting himself as much as the United States?
Well, John, I think that speaks to a truth that Putin didn't mention, that Putin wouldn't want to mention publicly, that by hurting the United States, by hurting our ability of diplomats to function in the country, and this is the single largest expulsion, forced removal of U.S. diplomats from our country, at least back to 1917, when the communists took over in Moscow. It does hurt the Russians, because in order for the Russian economy to prosper...
Yeah, I am sort of confused because, you know, there's a lot of evidence to suggest that Trump is buddies with Putin, and now there's stuff like this happening. I don't know if they're... I don't know. I don't know if this is like more, you know, 300 D chess, 5 million D chess.
Well,
like
Trump's getting so fucked over, like, by the media here right now for everything he's done. He probably, in that meeting with Putin, was like, hey, man, I got back up. And Putin's like, fuck you. You're my bitch, dog.
Or
We put you in, dog.
Maybe he's like, hey, we need to make it look like we're not getting along.
Okay.
Get rid of the diplomats.
Okay.
Yeah, along.
Along. We're not
Get
getting
rid of
along.
those diplomats.
He goes on vacation. They ride a magical unicorn. I ship the two of them in my mind all the time.
I always shipped him and Bush because Bush called him Vladdy. And he also he did a nude painting of Putin.
Bush did?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Hold on. I'll show
awesome.
you.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
I'll pull it up.
That was the thing.
I did a beautiful nude painting of my Vladdy Daddy.
Vladdy. I like the painting I did. Pretty good.
I drew a big old pecker for you, Vladdy Daddy.
Oh,
You
man.
come on down to my dude ranch there, Vladdy Daddy.
We're gonna clear
Holy
some brush.
shit. Are they nude together?
I don't know. Maybe it is both of them together.
Bush did not paint this.
Yes, he
really?
did. He really did.
Holy shit, dude.
Oh yeah.
What the No.
That's
This-
Vlad and Bill, dude. That had
Is
to
that
have been
Bill?
like
Is it Bill? He's like,
That-
I drew you a painting of you after you just buggered Bill Clinton in the shower. Go Russia. New America.
Wow.
Damn. That's some other chess shit. When you can openly paint a picture of a fucking world leader and you're ass to him, you're ass to ass in the shower right now. He painted the mirror there on purpose so he knows I'll see you, motherfucker. Don't try no shit. But I have an art degree. I know what this painting means. Bush trying to fuck.
Bush trying to fuck. So this is like if you had a crush on a girl, you'd paint a painting of her like this.
Well, you can't really paint a painting of a girl the same way you could paint a painting of a man.
Right from the waist up.
Crushes on men, you know, they work differently than women crushes, right? That's
Right.
why gay people have it so easily. Once you
It's
get past
true.
the gay bashing and hate crimes,
Once you get past those.
yeah, it's so easy for a gay guy to just get his dick sucked. Here, you know, you got to dance. You got to play like you're a nice guy for longer than 12 minutes, and it just gets boring at that point. You couldn't paint a woman naked like this because you'd be looked at as a creep. I know, I've tried.
Yeah, no, Billy's right, man. Like, as soon as you get past like the lynch mobs and the fucking like societal oppression and that sort of thing, gay people do actually kind of have it easier. I would have had such a healthier sex life if I was gay, like full gay, not just like kind of gay,
Full
but like
gay.
full gay.
Yeah. Just imagine if, like, you were drinking a beer with your buddy and you're both like, man, I could really go for a blowjob right now. You're like, okay, dude. Like, that's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do is I got you.
I got
I got you. Yeah, it's so much easier. With a woman, you gotta at least be like, honey, are you tired enough not to fight me for sex and awake enough to use your mouth the whole time? That's a lot of work. Damn.
If I bought you enough shit so I could actually go, you know, get a little bit of something,
Yeah, little suck it, suck it.
Little suck. But like, yeah, if you're gay and you're just hanging out with your boys and that sort of thing, it's just kind of one of those. You know, come on. You know?
I'm not gay, and if I was, it would be amazing. I would probably videotape it because I'd be having so much gay sex, but I'm not. So I can't really speak for the gays. I just assume, and I'll say an educated guess.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Here's a
opportune pop.
Was that some? Is that a Belgian beer?
Yeah. We'll just go with that.
Oh, okay.
The cork flew out of Jeff's ass. He's like, let's just go with the Belgian beer. Let's just go with that.
All right. Here's a airport worker punching a passenger.
Oh, please, yes.
Punch a man with a baby.
A man with a baby.
Oh, it's in Nice, France. I've been to this airport before.
That's where the truck of peace was. That's where the truck of peace was.
Yeah. I was there almost exactly a year before that attack happened, in that
wow.
exact same area. Oh, damn.
So he smacks the. So he pushes the airport dude, and then the airport dude lays him out or something. Like,
Yep, hand in the face. I would have knocked him the fuck out too.
oh,
Put your hand in my fucking face. Shoulder, I would let you go.
Oh, dude, the flight was delayed 11 hours, so everyone else there had to wait half of a fucking day to get on a plane.
I'd get a hotel voucher right off the bat. I'd go take a big old dump in a shower.
yeah.
They have to give you hotel vouchers if you make enough noise. Either that or they punch you in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess in France they play it differently.
Stay in France, get some baguettes and shit, like whatever.
Baguettes.
I'll tell you what, the food in France is on point. That's the only reason anyone would ever put up with snooty French waiters, is the fact that the food is good.
I've never been to France.
Yeah, well, they don't work for tips there, so. Yeah, like as Americans, we're taught like you get in, you get what you want, you eat, you pay, you leave. There, it's like the opposite. Like they don't rush you, but we take that sometimes as like you're slacking off.
It's a dining
like,
experience.
Yeah, like if you want another drink, you have to flag people down.
Yeah.
When you want your bill, you have to flag them down and be like, "Hey, can I have?" Yeah, so.
Oh, they expect that you're going to be there for like a long ass time.
Yes.
Yeah.
There, it's life moves at a slower pace. You know.
That's weird. Yeah, most I know about you guys is your guys' experiences and your adventures in Europe was Scotty telling me all about Amsterdam. Probably some stories I probably shouldn't relate on DP. But yeah, no, I guess France is kind of chill, you know.
Yeah. I mean, each country we visited had its interesting parts that were fun, and then some things that were kind of weird, but you know, they were just weird to us because we weren't used to it.
Are the women all just loose there and they'll just hand out blowjobs and stuff all the time?
I mean, it's not like everywhere, but you know, I don't know. I'm sure there's a decent ratio.
I heard
of
in
it.
Germany they're just like super kinks and they'll do whatever you ask.
I've only been to like the more rural part of Germany, like the Black Forest area.
I like Black Forest ham. I gotta visit Germany sometime.
All right,
there you go.
Let's see. So here's Trump. He's mad about North Korea too.
Damn.
Yeah. North Korea gets nukes where they can launch them across the ocean, and Trump just happens to be our president when that happens.
This is bad luck.
Of course.
We're in a simulation. I'm sure of it.
We are following new
We're
developments
done.
out of Washington. Overnight, President Trump spoke with Japan's prime minister about the response to escalating tensions with North Korea in the wake of that missile launch.
Tensions also growing with Russia. President Putin has retaliated against new U.S. sanctions, ordering the U.S. to cut 755 members of their diplomatic staff in Russia. And this comes as President Trump's new chief of staff, retired General John Kelly, the Secretary of Homeland Security, starts his new role as White House chief of staff this morning. He replaces Reince Priebus, who was forced out last Friday.
And we're going to have much more on that in just a moment. But first, we want to get right to the U.S. response.
More staff changes. Of course.
Yeah.
They have a staph infection.
They do.
Nothing conveys like internal strength than constantly having to change out your staff. You know.
Fuck.
To North Korea's missile test.
They're a well-oiled machine over there. What can I say?
Its most powerful yet that experts worry could reach major U.S. cities. Our chief global affairs correspondent Martha Raddatz has the very latest on this. Martha, good morning.
Good morning, Amy. There is no question this is one of the most serious challenges the Trump administration is facing. North Korea is making far greater progress on its missile program than officials ever imagined. Overnight, Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe.
What'd you say?
Oh.
They say that North Korea is going to target Seattle too, right? That's like the main target.
Yeah, it's the closest like big city.
Fuck.
You know, there's some cities in Alaska they could probably hit, but
Trump doesn't give a shit about Seattle.
LA or like maybe like San Francisco or something like that, you know, depending.
Well, North Korea is pretty far up north, so Seattle's pretty close.
Damn.
Yeah.
So I know they can reach Alaska with their missiles, but there's not a significant enough population to use a nuke on that I can really think of. So,
declaring that the U.S. and Japan fully agreed that they needed to take further action following a phone call with President Trump. That phone call after the latest military provocation by North Korea. Their second test of an intercontinental ballistic missile in the past month, traveling farther than any missile they have ever launched. The North Korean ICBM blasted 2,300 miles straight into space, but experts fear that North Korea could angle the missile to potentially travel as far as
I mean, they could hit Hawaii,
Washington, D.C., or New York.
Wow.
U.S. bombers conducting a joint exercise with South Korea and Japan in response to that ICBM launch, flying over the Korean peninsula in a 10-hour mission. The U.S. also conducting.
You know what I learned actually today? I was talking with some people, and apparently, and I don't have absolute confirmation about this, but North Korea, like we all know that North Korea's like propaganda machine is really fucking crazy, but their propaganda machine is so nuts that people in North Korea believe that the United States is actually starving, and it is only through aid programs through North Korea that we can all eat.
No, I heard that.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of crazy propaganda.
I think that one's true. That one's true.
That's so
my food
fucking
stamps.
crazy.
My food stamps say North Korea on them.
Thank you, Kim Jong.
Oh man.
God, thank you, Kim Jong Un, so I could feed my family. I mean,
a previously scheduled test.
You will refer to him as great leader from now.
Thank you, great leader.
Right. Thank you, great leader, for feeding
If
my
he
family.
hangs out with Dennis Rodman, he can't be that bad of a dude, right?
No, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there, Billy.
Yo, they saw Hulk Hogan hung out with Dennis Rodman.
Okay, but Hulk Hogan's not hanging out with Kim Jong Un.
But Ric Flair did. No, Ric Flair didn't. He hung out with his daddy.
His grandfather, actually.
Hulk Hogan's not really a good dude either. Hulk Hogan's like an overt fucking like racist.
But he's a real American.
Yeah, and he fights for the rights of every man.
It's true.
Fights for what's right. Fights for your life.
Ooh. That's all true.
Yep.
They believe Westerners eat snow over there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Of the THAAD missile defense system, the Pentagon video showing a test missile being detected and intercepted.
People have been warning about the North Korean ICBM for 20 years. They've been barking wolf about this. Well, the wolf is at the door. This is a very real threat to the United States.
Nikki Haley, the U.S. ambassador to the United Nations, tweeting that North Korea's continuing provocations require an international solution. Done talking about North Korea, China is aware they must act. Japan and South Korea must increase pressure. Not only a U.S. problem, it will require an international solution. President Trump also weighing in on Twitter, blaming China, saying they do nothing for us with North Korea, and quote,
China!
We will no longer allow this to continue. Amy?
Yeah, Marcus, a lot of
China is the problem. China. Now the thing is too, like, so let's say North Korea like starts seeming more of a threat than they actually are, because this is all posturing. This has all been posturing for a really long time.
Yeah.
The question really comes down to China. What's China going to do? Because China funds shit tons into North Korea. Without China, North Korea would they would probably fucking starve, honestly.
Right. Yeah, it is strange. And then we're such a big trading partner with China too. That's the weird thing. It's kind of weird that China's kind of caught in the middle between us and them, but they're not going to do anything. I saw today that that Japan, Trump met with the Prime Minister of Japan about all this shit too. I don't think Japan really has a military. I think we pretty much dismantled their military after the war.
Well, but Abe, so Abe, I guess he's the Japanese head honcho. What is it, Prime Minister of Japan?
Yeah, Prime Minister.
Yeah, Prime Minister of Japan. So he's been very slowly but surely trying to ramp up and get away from those sanctions that they can't have an active military. So like right now you have Japanese troops that can do covert action with other military groups, that kind of thing. So he's trying to like dismantle the part of Japan that can't have an active military, only a defense military. So I think that's part of it. South Korea, Japan, they all are like proactive in wanting to like do something about North Korea, but China is the thing that's been kind of like, they're trying to like say we should be calm about it. But as soon as North Korea steps out of line, the only targets that they're going to target are things that are going to be challenging the interests of China, and China is just going to butt fuck them. They just will.
That's true.
It just will. Like China doesn't. Nobody in China wants war. Nobody in China wants war. China is a massive economic power, and right now, because of like the way they've built it up, war would not be beneficial to the Chinese people. So they don't want war.
If China goes to war with America, right? Let's just say we have to go head to head with China. What happens to all the properties that the Chinese people own here in America?
I'm pretty sure that. Yeah.
Imminent domain. Imminent domain. It's all taken away. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, they don't want war with us.
No.
They love America. They're buying up everything here.
Yeah.
We're safe. Fuck China. China, handle our business, man. Or we're gonna fucking take your house.
Here's a video of Bernie Sanders. Here's a video of Bernie Sanders not ruling out running in the next presidential election.
Oh,
well, you were asked recently about the possibility of running for president again in 2020. You said, quote, "I am not taking it off the table." On August 31st, you're going to be back in Iowa, specifically in Iowa City, to promote your new book, Bernie Sanders' Guide to Political Revolution. Are you testing the waters for 2020? Is this still possible that you're going to run for president again?
Hard to believe, Jake. You know, Jake, one of the things that I always get a kick out of is that in Canada, they have elections, I think it's 2-month period. The UK, it's even shorter than that. In the United States, we have never-ending elections. Right now, as the United States Senator from the state of Vermont, I am dealing with enormous issues. It's not just healthcare. It's trying to create an economy that works for all Americans and not just the 1%. It's developing a tax system.
I was looking at the oldest president
alive.
Let me see.
Trump was
Actually,
the oldest
yeah,
to be in office.
Trump is the oldest to be elected.
Yeah,
Is he
Bernie
really?
would have been 5 years older.
Yes, because he's 70. Ronald Reagan was elected
At 69, but
69.
He went out at 77.
Wow.
He was there for 4 years.
Yeah, that's interesting. I thought it was Reagan, but yeah, Trump beat him. If Bernie won,
Bernie would go in at 79, right?
Yeah, he would be like almost 80 years old.
He'd have a good 10 years on Trump, and Trump's the oldest president so far.
That does not give you.
Yeah, you don't think that Trump's that old because he acts like such a kid.
Yeah.
You know?
He has
He's
none
young-
of that wisdom that the old people usually have.
He's young at heart. He's young at heart.
He fucks young women, so I mean,
Tax breaks to the wealthiest people in this country. It's rebuilding our crumbling infrastructure. It's dealing with climate change, transforming our energy system. Those are the issues that I and other members of Congress should be dealing with right now. We got 3 years before the presidential election. We got plenty of time for candidates or potential candidates to make decisions.
I'm going to take that as a yes, it's still on the table. Senator Bernie Sanders, appreciate it. Thank you so much for your time.
No shit.
Thank you
no
very much.
shit. Of course it should be on the table. What the fuck are you trying to talk about? Jesus Christ. Of course he's going to try again. Of course he will. But that's why we got to get Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in this
exactly. We need young blood in this White House.
We do.
Can you even call it a White House anymore? Is that no longer acceptable?
It's dusty, grimy ass house, man. I don't know, dude. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. So
who would you vote for other than The Rock? Like, is there any forerunners right now? Like Kanye? Is Kanye up there?
I wouldn't vote for Kanye if he gave me $100.
No Kanye. No $100?
No.
What if he just gave you like 10 grand, 10 racks?
Could he give every American in the country 10 grand? I don't think
Bezos
I don't
probably
think
could. Jeff Bezos probably could.
Yeah, he probably
just
could.
beat Bill Gates for richest man in the world.
That's true. Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
2 of the richest men in the world are like right next door, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking can't afford to take my girlfriend out because she eats too much.
What the fuck, Jeff Bezos? Give fucking Billy the Fridge some goddamn money. What the fuck?
Yeah,
is
I'm gonna
going
come
on?
down to Amazon, Bezos. You better slip something in my hand. You better loan me something, Bezos, because I'm
I'm gonna
trying to
start-
get a BJ tonight, and I gotta pay for it because my girlfriend, she's stuck up.
She's stuck up.
She's hella stuck up.
She's like, as long as Donald Trump's president, nobody's getting blowjobs around here.
So I gotta go think about, running in place of The Rock next year. I need somebody's gotta beat him.
Somebody has to be. Well, no, I mean the Rock could win, and I'd be totally fine with that. But now every time I order something from fucking Amazon, I'm gonna be thinking about you scrambling to try and order a sandwich, and now I'm gonna feel bad.
Starving for a sandwich and a BJ, and young Bezos is over there with he probably has like Megan Fox in his basement. Like everything everybody talks trash to Onision about, Bezos probably actually is doing with people we actually like know and love from TV. Like where has Megan Fox been? She was in that one Transformers movie. Bezos just let her out for the movie.
Yep,
He's got these women on lockdown. Jeff, everybody's tripping about Onision. Jeff Bezos is the real problem. Unless he gives me some cash. Give me some hush money, Bezos. I'm trying to get a beach and a sandwich. Give me some hush money, Bezos. Franken and Stein, Al Franken and who's the Stein that would run? Ben Stein?
Ben Stein.
Al Franken and Ben
Jill
Stein in
maybe?
2020?
I don't know. Somebody said Jared
Frankenstein?
Fogle 2020. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Jared Fogel's not getting out. Jared Fogle got attacked brutally in prison. He had his booty cheeks on display.
Damn. Was it a 6-inch or a foot long? Man, this is not enjoyable at all. Sorry I have to keep getting up, guys. I'm like...
It's very hot in here right now.
Oh, the heat, I'm talking about how much I have to go to the bathroom, too,
You're
though.
still drinking it, or have you finished drinking
I finished drinking it, but it's still
Okay.
doing its job. And I drank this huge bottle
apple juice.
of apple juice.
That diuretic. Woo.
Yeah.
Woo. Uh-oh.
There we go. No, you're gonna step.
Ben is shitting his brains out. Confirmed.
See, the whole thing about it is like when you're gonna be going in for a colonoscopy, you just gotta like loosen up. You gotta loosen up. You gotta like flush your system out, rather than have to go on this liquid diet, man. I think you just need some microdose treatment, man. That's what you need. You just gotta loosen your shit up.
Aren't I going to get enough of that tomorrow? I mean,
Yeah. The whole reason they make you drink that barium is so that they don't have like your insides spill out on the table while they're working, right?
Well, the shit I'm drinking is to like clean out my colon so that like
The camera can see everything.
yeah, there's not like crud everywhere. So man. Yeah, it's terrible. It's really bad.
Money, power, respect is what I need in life.
Mm-hmm. So the man says.
All right, here's the next fucking video. Oh yeah. This guy like heckled Chris Christie at a baseball game, and Chris Christie got in his face with his plate of nachos.
Are those nachos?
Yeah, I think it's
What's
nachos
on
with
top of
salsa.
those things?
Is it-
There's something on there.
I think it's salsa.
Is
I
that
don't know.
actually is that Chris Christie or is that
It
a
is.
Chris
Christie.
Weeble wobble? That's a Weeble wobble.
Weebles always wobble,
Look
but they
at-
don't fall down.
Look at how high up his pants are. His pants are like pulled up to his nipples. He's got like old lady teacher ass going on. You know?
He looks like Adam Sandler in a fat suit.
Why are they playing this dramatic music? I mean, nothing bad even really happened, but it is ridiculous that a guy like him, a rich, powerful guy, is like
Eating nachos?
No, that's not what I was gonna say. I was gonna say it's weird that he would even take the time to get in this guy's face. I would just ignore him.
Are they in Chicago?
No, they're in Miller Park. I'm not sure where that is. Hold on. I don't. because I think the Cubs play at Wrigley.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, it's the Brewers, so they're in Milwaukee,
Okay.
which
Right,
makes
right,
sense.
right.
Miller Park, the Miller Brewing Company.
Yeah.
Anything for views?
When he initially was going up the stairs, I yelled his name, and then I told him that he sucked. I called him a hypocrite because I thought, it needed to be said.
I thought it needed to be said.
Why is his pants up so goddamn high?
So his titties don't fall out.
Jesus. Look at he has to like tuck his pooch into his pants there. You see that? Like he pulls them up to the point to where it's almost like he's trying to hide something.
He looks like he's driving an ice cream truck, not fucking
Governor Chris
governing-
Dixie, like honestly, a belt is not a halter top. Like just knock it off, dude. Just knock it off.
It's a decent comeback.
Hey, Dad. Dad, would you come visit me at work? I'll give you some nachos, Dad. Daddy, I'll bring you some nachos. I promise nobody will make fun of you for being fat, Dad. I promise, Daddy.
I'm going to the ball game. I'm gonna go visit my son. Get me some of those nachos with the shit on top. Hey! What you got to say, Cubs fan? Back to the kitchen. I smell something burning. It's burning.
Oh, fuck me dead. What the fuck?
Oh, by the way, guys, for all of you watching, stick around. Well, don't stick around. Go to the link in the description. Check out Vimeo On Demand. If you're not already a subscriber, 33% off right now. We've had a resurgence in subscribers lately because of the post show. So subscribe and check out the post show. We'll do an extra 15 minutes or so after the regular show is over, and that will be available after every episode.
Yeah, we're all gonna get naked after the after this. The Pope show is like full nude.
It is full frontal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. And then Jeff is actually going to be here on Friday. We're gonna do like a Friday afternoon edition of the show.
That's
and
true.
Jeff will be here live in the studio.
And then I'm gonna drag Ben to a strip club.
In Seattle, though?
You know,
they suck here.
Me and TJ went to that Deja Vu near Pike Place.
Yeah.
And he got cussed out by a stripper there.
Because you knew him?
Did he really?
Yeah, he did. Because first of all, a strip club that doesn't serve alcohol should not exist.
All of Washington State, no alcohol.
We're not
It's
going
ridiculous.
to that place. Fuck that.
No, nowhere in Washington State serves alcohol. They're not allowed to.
It shouldn't exist.
Yeah.
But anyway, we get in, and I was already a little drunk, so I wasn't like, fuck this, I'm not going. Because like if I'm totally sober, I could not go to a strip club. My mind would be like, this is ridiculous, this is not fun. But when I'm drunk, it's like, yeah, you know. So we go in, and when we first go in, there's nobody else in there. So it's just me and TJ, and the fucking security guards and a few of the strippers are like playing like cards on the stage. And they turn around and see us, and they all stand up, and the music turns on, and they start dancing on the pole and shit. And one of them comes up to me first, asks if I want to dance, and I said no. She goes up to TJ, and TJ's like, he like makes this little motion to have her like spin around. So she does it. She does like a little booty dance and shit. And then he goes like that. And she's like, you're fat, you're ugly, you got a scraggly beard, you got bad breath, you smell bad. She just like went off like every insult. And I'm just sitting there like holding my face, laughing my ass off.
Sucks. Dude.
God damn, that's fucked up, man.
Because you interrupted their card game. She was like, oh, I better go get this fucking money.
And then it was kind of awkward.
So are you telling me like you can't have booze at strip clubs up in Washington?
No,
I
you
guess
can't.
so. I've only been to one.
Yeah, none of them allow alcohol. You have to go up to Vancouver, BC, Canada, or down to Portland.
Okay, so this is what we'll do, Ben. We'll find some strippers who are in the Washington area who are gonna have a house party, and we'll go hang out with them. It's a much better idea.
Do you have like a database of these parties?
Do you need me to make a call?
I can find one.
There we go. There we go.
Let me know the exact party favors, the amount of ones you'll have in your pocket, and I'll see what I can. I'll see what I can scrounge up.
Man, I know what the fuck is up. I'm telling you, man. It's gonna be great.
It's time to move on to crazy people.
Woo!
I keep expecting the manatee to show up at the end of it, but it never does anymore.
Yeah,
and I just get really disappointed.
I want two identical intros, except for at the end, the manatee's at one of them, and then you never know when it's going to happen. Sometimes I'll use the one with it, and sometimes I'll use the one without it.
Yeah, that'd be good.
It'll just take you by surprise every time. All right, so here's Jim Baker, and he's promoting his food buckets, which, by the way, we did buy one. Oh,
Did
some
you?
black guy is in the chat.
Hey,
what's up, Derek? How you doing, buddy? I love that.
Derek,
man.
we're gonna send you one of these. Jim Baker promotes food buckets.
You know what? We did, but we seriously did buy one. I even saw it on our bank statement. We ordered one, and they never fucking sent us one. We were gonna like make the food. Yeah. So not only is this a scam just in general, because they're selling people who are probably only gonna live like 20 more years, 50 years worth of food. You know, when you're 70, I'm sorry, you don't have 50 years left. It's very unlikely. So, yeah. So here we go. And they use the worst song ever to promote this. You'll see.
This show today is so important.
It's important, guys.
And I want Tom Horn.
I want to call this number and find out where our
called
fucking
God
food
to do what
buckets
he's
are.
Right? What the fuck?
The devil does not want this show.
See, look,
don't
they're
want us talking
they're
about
getting ready for their
angels.
big musical number here.
God woke me up.
I like the one. There was one where they were trying to sell these food buckets, and they're like, "Hey, you know, you could use it as like furniture in the meantime. If you don't have any room, just put some pillows on top of it. Man,
Devil.
could be a good end table."
Devil don't want you to know about these comfortable buckets.
So this is all about selling food to people who are like terminally ill or extremely old and dying.
Well, no.
religious.
It's for like preppers, basically.
Oh,
it's like end of the world, like end of days
Because
food.
everybody knows that God's gonna reclaim the fucking good and decent on this earth, and some people just aren't sure enough they're gonna go, so they want to have their food for when that day
But
comes.
everyone in the audience is like 70.
Obviously. Yeah. They're all old, decrepit, and they're like easily gullible and that kind of shit.
Elder abuse
yeah.
is a thing. Can we start like a dog the bounty hunter for elder abuse?
Look at what he's calling these buckets now. He's calling them
32 staying alive buckets.
staying alive buckets.
Staying alive
And I
buckets.
felt the presence of God like I'd never felt. And he said, Jim, I want you to start with, do more food.
Do more
Build
food.
a new type
Do
of
more food. I need
And
to
so
feed
on
this
the-
fucking
on
bitch
there,
right here.
it
Do more
calls
food,
right
Jim.
there. Right there. See, staying alive. And this is the first time in history.
There's YouTube videos of people making this food. It is the nastiest looking shit I've ever seen in my life.
It's $1,500 for a staying alive bucket.
There's
yeah,
ever
I want
been
two.
32
a
of them.
I want
30-year
two.
Shelf life food. This is what God is saying to me,
Okay.
and we'll find out.
All right. So here they go. This is their promo here.
You know you like it. You know you're having fun. Come on. Some of you stand up. Come on.
She says
The most unenthusiastic fucking guitarist
Yeah.
ever. Holy
Yeah, look-
shit.
She was like, some of you stand up. You know, she said that because there's people in hover rounds in the audience. You think any of these motherfuckers eat food buckets? No.
They eat KFC food
Yeah.
buckets.
Oh, now they turned it into a revival song.
Got it. This is the Hamilton version.
I'm staying alive.
Oh my God.
I'm staying
This is
alive.
amazing. This is
I got
incredible.
a bucket full of food. Staying alive.
Here's
this is so good.
Here's a black guy. He's hard to explain unless you've seen him before, but he always says things like, here's a video where he's saying African Americans were better off under Jim Crow, which is like,
oh no.
Yeah.
It was the blacks in Africa who sold the blacks to the Arabs, who sold the blacks to the whites, and there were even black people in America who had slaves as well. And during that time, it was the time. It was about economics. It wasn't about color. And black people are not the only one who's been enslaved. The Jews have gone through what they have gone through. White people have been enslaved. Other people have been enslaved. And that's not a reason to hate. You overcome evil by not hating it. And black people were doing better off during the civil rights movement, before the civil rights movement, under the Jim Crow laws, than they are today because they didn't have that hatred in their heart.
They're not better off. They weren't better off there because they didn't have like equality at all. Forced segregation and that kind of shit.
Is he trying to make the argument that because black people under the subjugation before the civil rights movement did not have the ability for pushing for social change, they were happier because they just had to just deal with it?
I think that's part of it. Another thing he's saying is that the civil rights movement put this hatred into their hearts for white people, I guess is what he's saying.
I think something else might have put hatred in their hearts. For
And so there is never an excuse to hate. And God said that we should even love our enemy. It means don't hate them so you're protected from them. And
this guy looks like he's been punched in his face.
I think he's being held by gunpoint to say this.
Yeah.
He's crying. He's fucking...
The way his nose and his upper lip look, it looks like someone has punched him like dead square in that area.
And the Ku Klux Klan did not go around killing black people. They killed some black folks.
Hold on, you said they didn't go around killing people, and then you said they killed
some black folks.
So they did go around.
We
did go around.
We weren't
killing.
all a target. They were not efficient enough to
Not
kill all
all,
of us.
guys. Not all.
Come on.
Okay, they only killed some of them. They were slacking off. Didn't get all of them.
Just like Black Lives Matter, Barack Obama have created an environment by falsely accusing white cops of killing black people. The Ku Klux Klan did the same thing. So evil is evil, and it doesn't matter who it's coming from.
Okay.
Was his website Rebuilding the Man?
Something like that.
What the fuck?
That guy's ridiculous.
Oh no.
He actually he interviewed Jacqueline Glenn
Oh,
once.
really?
Did he really?
Yeah. She did an interview with him.
Is that the one that Social Repose bangs?
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, did this guy bang her?
I don't think so.
How'd she get on his show? What's the point?
Because he's really religious. What's the point?
Is she religious?
No, she's an atheist. That's how
So
her.
they just battled? She was like, I'm atheist.
Actually,
you're religious.
She came off looking way better than him
Of
because
course, because the guy fucking looks like he's crying.
he was also like, what did your parents do to you? Like that kind of stuff.
Speaking of Esther, I mean, God used her. She was obviously a woman to save an entire race of people. And in this case, only a woman could do that. You are saying that in this hour that we're in, this spiritual hour, that God is saying to you and many others, this is the hour for women. Only women can turn the tide of what's happening right now.
When I had this dream, the Lord showed me in the dream there are certain powers of darkness that can only be broken by women, and I believe abortion is one of them.
Oh. I was like, okay, what are we talking about? Oh.
Boom, 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 boom. They have abortion power.
See, we're going there. We want to raise up 1 million petitions to go to the Supreme Court. It's time for Esther not just to pray, she has to petition the king.
Yeah.
To end the death decree. We're in a moment. If the church responds, we could see things shift in this nation.
He seems like he's about to cry too.
Did he say the king?
He really does.
You have to battle the king and the death decree? If you see somebody on television today in a world where technology exists and they're using words that come from the medieval fucking period, that person should be put to death.
I hereby decree.
He should be put to death.
And I actually believe that.
Stop it.
I mean, we called a 3-day Esther fast.
Yeah.
Esther fest?
That's a clusterfuck. That's a Christian way of saying a clusterfuck.
He says something.
was an Esther fest.
He says something about Wonder Woman.
Female superhero film in over a decade, I think. And
hey, he's doing what TJ does. He's doing this rocking back and forth thing.
He smokes crack.
Actress.
Oh, he is
was
doing
Israeli.
it. Oh, my God.
It was directed by a woman. Very unusual to have a female director of an action film. And one of the things that was interesting in the film is that Wonder Woman, she goes into no man's land.
Yeah, but this
No
isn't.
man's land.
I don't know why they're talking about this because obviously she's like a Greek goddess. She's not. It had nothing to do with Christianity, but they try to link Wonder Woman to like Christianity here because it's
I think
popular.
everything
That's
got
fucking weird.
Christianity wash that existed before the 50s.
Actually, as
Yes,
a result of working on Bible for Tribulation Saints, which I think may very well be added to the canon of Scripture, I've decided that whenever I feel like making a video, I should make one.
Have you ever seen this woman before, Billy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus
God,
said
I
that I'm a
love-
fount of
I love
wisdom,
Gail.
and that all of my videos are going to be underground DVDs for the Tribulation Saints. Right now, I'm at a crossroads. The first Gail commandment is "Thou shalt take Seroquel."
Obviously. You need to take Seroquel, otherwise you might sound a little crazy.
Yeah.
Take cyanide.
I heard that Zach Knight had told her that Seroquel was for yeast infections, but
Yes,
it's not.
I can confirm that. I am actually friends with Zach Knight.
Yeah, we have mutual friends.
Yes, we have mutual friends. Indeed,
Yeah.
indeed.
The medication design.
You know the book. The last time that I was up at the studio with you guys, I got you guys to sign the Gale book. Zach Knight was really cool. He hooked it up. I'm gonna be mailing it to Gale, and Gale's gonna sign it. And then when I go to Atlanta, I'm hoping I get a chance to go to Dragon Con. I'm gonna try and get Brent Spiner to sign.
Oh,
the book.
holy shit! You know,
Yeah.
I've seen Brett Spiner in person once, and he was eating a sandwich it was at a Star Trek convention, and I took a picture of him and tweeted it to Gail, and she said that it wasn't really him and that it was a clone. So
No, it's obviously a Jesuit clone because Brent Spiner was busy on the Church of Gale.
Oh, okay.
Signed by Jesus every day as prescribed at the same time every day. My doctor's office, the last time I saw them in May, they said that you cannot see your psychiatrist anymore unless you make a payment. And I said, that's outrageous. I said, my insurance is supposed to cover everything. I called my insurance, and I found out the reason they weren't paid is because they didn't file correctly, though the insurance was kind of very confusing. And this was United.
All right, this woman should not have a confusing process to see a psychiatrist. It should be very easy.
They should pay her to go to the
Yeah, that's what I'm
psychiatrist.
saying. Like, yeah.
Come pick up your $140 at the end of your session.
Yeah.
Please.
Here's the thing though. Like, so Gail, obviously Gail does need a little bit of direction and whatnot, but you have to make sure that whatever help she gets is not some Jesuit fucking agents that are trying to like control her mind. You know? Because that's the threat that she lives with every single day. I mean, she almost got shot by Jesuit snipers walking outside of her door so she could go steal the mattress that was delivered to her neighbors.
That mattress was protected by Jesuit angels.
She had to look out for Angelina Ballerina a lot too. That fat bitch was trying to kill her. Or
No,
was that Sarah Avery?
Angelina Ballerina is dead.
Oh, okay. I've fallen off.
No, it was incredible. It was incredible. There was an epic fight. Angelina Ballerina versus Zach Knight. They were surrounded by over 1 million Jesuits in a huge circle, and Zach Knight pulled down his pants. This is true. This is all like part of the Gale
canon,
War, right? Yeah, the canon. This is all part of the canon. Zach Knight pulled down his pants. He displayed his perfect penis. And Angelina Ballerina was overcome with lust, so she went to go and suck on his penis. And as soon as she put her mouth on the tip of Zach Knight's penis, he ejaculated, and he blew the back of her motherfucking head off.
Shotgun blast.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
It's like Legend of the Overfiend, if you've ever seen that.
Yeah, Yoratsu Kadoji, man. Like,
Yeah.
straight up, Angelina Ballerina is dead. Her brains are splattered from Zach Knight's sperm. Just saying.
United Healthcare. So I deliberately switched to WellCare to, because they work with my doctor. My doctor was not a provider with United Healthcare. So even after I switched to WellCare, they still said they wouldn't see me unless I made a payment. So I called my insurance and they said, don't make a payment to your doctor, because if you do, you're going to be encouraging them to break the law. Because they're supposed to file correct.
That's fucked. I have to say too, like I have never been more proud of being a patron of somebody than I am, because I'm a proud patron of Gabriel Chana, aka Gail Kordschuler. This woman produces some of the most amazing content on YouTube. She's amazing. She's incredible.
I'm glad she didn't pay for psychiatric therapy.
Correctly, it's like they're double billing you. So I wrote a long, detailed letter to my doctor, and I told them, I said, this is what you need to do to get paid. You need to file correctly. I've heard you. I called the insurance. You have not been filing correctly. And then after that, you need to. He said, that's with the primary. Then you got to go with the secondary. So I told him what to do, and they're very.
I have to say, so there's a very specific video that I love about Gail. And it's one of my favorites. I think it's probably the best Gail video that's ever been made.
And maybe you can help people understand, because there's a lot of people that think it's unethical that we even give her attention.
Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing about Gail, is that Gail exists in whatever bubble that Gail exists in. But Gail is one of the most amazing examples of outsider art. And outsider art, I mean that by which what Gail creates from her worldview is something so innocent and so completely unfettered from reality that it is purely her creation. So if you can appreciate what she does without judgment, you can really enjoy what she has created, something that is a part of somebody who sees the world in a wildly different, disaffected way that people otherwise don't see it. She sees a truth that we don't actually know. Now, one of my favorite things to do, and I've done it 3 times with amazing results, is I'll go on Twitter and I'll say, hey, all my black viewers, you got to be African American or at least mixed. I want you to jump into this rabbit. I'm going to play a video for you, and I want you to tell me what you think. And I always do the same thing. I've done this 3 times. I play her chimp out at the Popeyes video. Do you know that video? Yeah. You know that video. You know that I think it's called like Rage at the Popeyes and White Woman is Raped video by Gail Kordschuler. And I'll play it for my black viewers, and they always have the most amazing time because it's so over the top, so unbelievably mind-fuckingly racist that they can't help but laugh. And in some ways, because of that, because this obviously pseudo mentally ill person has these wild fantasies, it kind of makes people come together to laugh at how ridiculous shit can get.
Bill Cosby's and that's a perfect explanation. Bill Cosby is throwing shade at Billy the Fridge. You see this shit?
Oh shit!
You see this?
Yeah, he says, "Hey boys, just want to say thanks for the great show, and it's great to see Ben Pye and Jeff in the same stream. Also, Billy's here, so that's got to be worth something, I guess."
Man, Bill.
Thanks, Bill Cosby. Thanks, Bill Cosby. You fucking
rapist.
I didn't want to say it.
Honestly, Bill, like, I got some loving for you with the jello with the pudding pops, but Billy Fridge is my fucking nigga, so don't be fucking throwing shade at my boy Billy.
I'm just the Bill. That's all I am. Bill Cosby can't have that spot right now.
Damn.
It's mine.
He had it at one time, and you usurped it from him.
You made Fat Albert, and Fat Albert made me, motherfucker.
Whoa!
So I'm your damn grandson. Step off, Pappy. Give me the keys to the car, cause I'm taking over, Cosby. I ate the pudding pop.
I guess I should die of AIDS. All right, well,
Yeah.
get right on that. Get right on that.
At least Bill Cosby paid $10 to talk shit to me. This guy only paid $2
Yeah.
Come on, cheapo. Step your
You gonna
game
be
up.
lazy? Come on, what you got? What you got?
Yeah. At least $15. Rat-a-tat-tat.
Yeah, even Onision thought that was good.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Oh man, that's cool. That was pretty chill.
Yeah, it was weird having Onision here, because we've watched his videos and punked on him like so many times in here. It was weird to have him in here, and I threw a little shade his way when he was in here. He was like, I've never watched your show before, and I was like, you give us
lying son of a bitch.
And I was like, you give us copyright claims all the time. He was like, oh yeah, well that was just like automated stuff. I'm like, yeah, sure it was.
He does have his videos in an automated claim.
I know.
But this is the thing about Onision, right? Even though he hasn't watched your show, he loves your show because you talk about him. He wants that.
There you go. Oh yeah.
loves that.
Oh yeah.
Talk about him all day. He loves controversy. I gotta respect that about him.
Onision totally big timed you by leaving so early. What does big timed mean?
He's a cool guy to you, maybe? Big time? I can't stay for the whole
Oh,
podcast.
well, we already knew that he wasn't staying long.
Yeah.
He was only going to stay about 45 minutes or so.
It's actually like, I don't want to say anything, but I asked him not to stay longer than 45 because I didn't want him outshining me. Because he's so handsome and talented.
Actually, TJ told me he could only stay for 45 minutes.
No, he had to go home and edit videos and stuff anyways. He was just going to stop through. He said he wanted to be home by 8 p.m.
He's got to unchain the gimp in the basement, you know?
Hey, I used to be the gimp in his basement. It's not that bad of a basement. Once you get past the flogging and the forced entry, it's a nice existence.
Look at this weird pervert.
Did you miss me, Ben Pie? I know you won't give me sexy times, but would you settle for sending me nudes? I
Wow.
hope the doctors treat you more gentle than I would.
Holy shit. You know what? That's a perfect voice to fit with whatever the fuck that was.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Good luck
Billy
for
and
the
Jeff
spit
were
roasting,
fifth and
Ben
sixth
Pie.
peasant. Good luck on the spit roasting Ben Pie. Buy the Bohemian chode or die.
Don't you guys? You know what? Even the girl that was with Onision laughed at the Bohemian Chode thing. I was sitting here because we recorded that all Alex Jones episode, and I'm like, what am I going to name this? And I was like, what? He always talks about the Bohemian Grove, but there's not a good word that rhymes with Grove. I was like, oh, chode. It's like a soft rhyme. Bohemian Chode. It's the Bohemian Chode. They're praying to Moloch out there.
They're making little boys grab them by the scrotum, and they're swinging like Tarzan from their genitals.
Damn it.
John Quincy Adams, I'm coming to the meetup to kill Andrew Jackson.
No!
Not Andrew.
Why do you, if you're going to kill Andrew Jackson, at least send the 20. I mean, Jackson wasn't on the 5.
I do want to confirm that we've sold quite a few tickets, so this is going to be a pretty awesome event.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm going to do some raps if you guys want to come there and watch me rap.
Yeah.
If not, I won't be on stage too long, so come anyways.
So sad I'm not going to be able to make it because of my fucking Atlanta trip. That's bullshit, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. It is what it is.
So you're in Portland right now, Jeff?
I'm in Eugene. Just about an hour and a half.
Maybe you could come up to Portland and we do a Portland meetup.
Oh, yeah, dude.
That's where the strip clubs serve alcohol
Yes.
and steak.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Why don't we just do that fucking shit? Let's do
That's
it on
what it's
Friday.
like. That's what it's like in Albuquerque too. Like the strip clubs serve steak and alcohol. It's the
Yeah.
same thing. I've never eaten a steak at a strip club, but I don't know. Like
They had a buffet at one of the strip clubs here in Seattle for a while, like a free lunch buffet. And I went there, and the girls, like nobody else was there, because who's gonna go to fucking a strip club for lunch?
Right.
The girls talked me into going and buying alcohol and sneaking it back in. So like me and the girls got really drunk and ate Chinese food, and that was cool. But other than that, you're not gonna get by with that shit in Washington State ever. Like there used to be run by like the mobs, so you can go in there and get like fucked for $100, but that got shut down.
where was this?
In Seattle. Like
Oh,
there was
wow.
a bunch of like. It was the In and Out, $100. In and Out, fucking come in, get fucked. $100 later, you're gone. It was how they survived for so long.
Yeah, I've never
But
heard of that before.
It got raided by the FBI. So
yeah.
So goodbye to good old
crazy.
prostitution.
So what time is TJ and Scotty getting back in on? Are they coming back Friday night or like Saturday morning?
Something in that time frame.
Yeah.
I'll have to ask them specifically, but it's in that general time frame.
I'm just wondering, like, maybe we should just pick him up from the fucking airport and head down to Portland to go to some really good strip clubs. I'm just saying, like, if we're doing the show early, like, fuck it, man. Whatever.
We'll see.
Top Pot would be fun. Have you guys ever been to the Crab Pot in Seattle?
Yes.
That place. I love that
Oh,
place.
I love that place.
People
too.
ask where to eat. They just come bring you a barrel of like seafood and veggies and shit and sausage and shit and dump it on the table.
Yeah.
Late at night, I like to. Sometimes I go to 5 Points. You ever go to that
Yeah.
place?
Yeah.
That's probably one of my favorite late night.
5
eating
Point
places.
is great late night. Up the road, if it's a little earlier on Queen Anne, they have 5 Spot, and they do like different regions of the United States on their special menu. Then they have like a regular menu all the time. That place does really. It's more of a gourmet than the 5 Point. 5 Point's like a greasy spoon.
Yeah,
So some
yeah.
good food, but the 5 Point is like get yourself something that somebody puts some thought into, and it switches up every 3 months. So it's like it's delectable.
So I just want to say really quick that we gotta tip out like 25 pounds Sinistris Oculus. I'm not a creep. Just let me some Ben Pie. By the way, if you guys didn't know, Ben does his own show called Ben Pie, BenPai, on his own fucking channel. You should go check it out. I watch it fucking all the goddamn time. That's how I keep up with you, Ben.
Yeah, I see you in the chat sometimes.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's like they're like 2-hour streams, and the chat is up the whole time, so you can see all the cancer just flying by. And I watch more Jerry Springer-ish type videos too, like a lot of public freakouts, fighting, all kinds of weird shit. Check it out. Thanks for the plug, Jeff. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. No. Chill.
Yeah, I appreciate that shit. Yeah.
I know you're not going to do it on this show, so I'll just do it for you. You know,
all right.
whatever. It's
Yeah,
cool.
thank you.
Jeff needs to be more abusive and Billy needs to be more irate. I would have done that too if they would have donated like $24 to say that. Sorry, dude, I'm not going to get irate for free, so shut the fuck up!
Who am I going to be abusive to? I fucking love Billy and Ben. These are fucking amazing human beings. Like,
Let's pretend Onision's still here. Curse Onision! You son of a bitch!
You're turning the frogs gay!
Quit kidnapping little babies!
You need Paul underneath me right now so I can actually be abusive. You know, I'm still fucking mad at Paul. You know why I'm mad at Paul?
Why?
So episode 300. You remember when TJ was supposed to be fisting Paul and everything, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so he tried to get Mercedes Carrera to give him suggestions on how he could take a fist. And so I'm watching this exchange on Twitter. She doesn't respond to him because Mercedes is a really busy woman. She's, taking a lot of big black dick and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So nobody replied to Paul. So I was like, all right, fine. So I send Paul like 9 tweets about how you need to relax so you can accept a man's fist into your asshole. And so the episode went on and he was like, yeah, so thanks to random Twitter person. I'm like, you motherfucker. Can't even tell my name. I'm trying to tell you how to accept TJ's giant fucking manly meaty fucking Viking fist.
TJ's too big. I wouldn't let anybody put a fist in my ass, but TJ especially.
Yeah, dude.
TJ's like Paul Bunyan of fisting. I don't want that. Nobody wants that.
It's simple. The only reason why episode 300 even fucking worked is because of my magic trying to teach Paul how to take a fucking fist in his ass, and he didn't even credit me. Fucking asshole. What a dick.
I want to thank Bill Cosby for this apology.
Yeah, he won't apologize to the women he drugged and molested, but he'll apologize for insulting Billy the Fridge.
Drinks on me, okay? I'm gonna put a little jello pudding pop in your drink. Yeah. Little pop. Just gonna drink it, Billy. Lay down on belly first. Lay on your tum-tum, Billy. I'm gonna get your pow.
Check out this news story. This guy gets arrested because he raped a pit bull.
This is a disturbing story to talk about. The details just tough to mention. A man is in a psych ward tonight after police say he sexually assaulted a pit bull.
And the woman who owns the dog was home when that horrific scene was unfolding in her yard. She confronted the guy, even held him at gunpoint until police got there. News 8's Bob Wilson.
Yeah, if someone was raping my dog and I had a gun, they'd be held at gunpoint.
I would
too.
held him at throat point. I would choke him to death, and then I would probably do what he did to my dog on him for domination, because dogs do it for domination. It's not a gay thing.
You gotta hide that super chat. You gotta hide the super chat.
Oh shit! You're right.
Well, why so everybody can watch this guy rape a pit bull? I don't know if you want to hide that.
Tonight with the dog's owner. He's live in Hartford with more on what she had to say about this whole ordeal. Bob?
Alice Woodruff is a brave woman tonight. She told us her story. She had a gun in one hand and compassion in her heart. She's a mental health worker, and she says the scene that unfolded in front of her, literally her own backyard right off the porch, was disturbing, and she's speaking out tonight in hopes of changing the system.
I thought my dog had killed somebody because I saw
Blair
him
White?
underneath her. I started to scream. I had a citronella candle. I threw it at him.
She's got tattoos.
She
on
got
her
the face tats.
Yeah.
Dude, I would never fuck. I would never fuck anybody's dog if they have face tats.
Out of here.
Rule number one.
He said no. He said today's the day that we're going to spend the rest of our lives together.
Alice Woodruff lives in Waterbury. She says on Tuesday at 10 in the morning, she found a man attacking her dog Layla, described as an aggressive rescue pit bull, who they keep on an 800-pound tow chain in the backyard.
Can we just put that, can we just make this like an official quote?
I mean, that is an attractive dog, guys.
It is an attractive dog, but like
that dog looks like the Wilford Brimley of dog body types. That's a fat dog.
The quote of "I would never fuck a bitch's fucking pit bull if she had face tattoos." Billy the Fridge, 2017. That's fucking.
That should be in the Bible.
That should be a commandment.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not fuck a bitch's dog that has face tattoos.
And why is this dog so fat? This dog is so fat. This is a fat dog. I never see pit bulls shaped like this. It's got big old cow udders. They're doing something to this dog.
He was looking for that thickness in the.
Oh my God.
You have to prosper in it, and you know ISIS sent me, and I'm like,
ISIS
thinking to myself, oh, did something like this just land in my backyard? I ran in, I got my gun out of the bedroom, and then realized, as usual, my ammunition is in my car, locked in my glove compartment. I told him that I put the ammunition in, but I always kept the gun at my side, trying to talk to him. And he just kept saying that this was the plan, that, you know, we were going to die today, it was going to be a massacre. He didn't seem to care that I had the gun, you know, and like I said, I kept it down. Gave him a warning, and then I shot the gun. I shot the gun to the right into the dirt.
After you shoot the gun, he does take off.
Okay,
She fired a warning shot and he didn't even get up.
He's like, I'm balls deep in this sticky pit.
Hang on. So I'm confused. Like let's recap. So this dude is fucking her pit bull, right? This is actually something that's happening. The dude is trying to actually have sex with the pit bull.
Yes.
Okay, and so she goes and gets the ammunition out of her car because she's got a gun. The ammunition's in her car. She gets the ammunition, loads it, and she does a warning shot into the dirt, and the dude just keeps fucking the pit bull.
Yes.
Well, the chat right now is saying the dog's pregnant. It's not fat, you idiot. Fuck you. That guy just fucked the dog. It's not going to get pregnant that quick.
A human can't impregnate a dog anyway.
Oh.
Even after you shoot, he put his arms out like this and started coming forward and telling me to kill him. But to know that as soon as I killed him, that we were going to die. Honestly, the whole time I thought there was a bomb or a gun and he was going to take it out waiting, you know, to just do this massacre.
Woodruff works in the mental health field and says, standing next to the pile of clothes, the naked man in front of her, she felt danger, but she
Newports
also felt
I knew he needed help. There was something going on in that.
I wish criminals would get caught with like my album on them or something. Like this guy just fucked a dog and he was smoking Newports and listening to Billy the Fridge's album.
Yep.
Fuck yeah, dude! I want all the dog fuckers to go buy my album. That's what I want in this life.
I've been in the field for so long. There's no help for these people.
After all this, you're still concerned for his safety.
I don't want him to do it to anybody else either.
Oh.
Somebody else would have killed him, and he was only 22 when I found out. So yeah.
He's only 22.
Experience for. Now, police say that this man was arrested, or actually he's not been arrested, but he's taken and locked up in a facility, in a mental illness facility for tonight, and he will be looked at. If he is released, police say he'll immediately be arrested on charges of sexual assault and cruelty to an animal, as well as breach of peace. Now, a lot of these determinings are extremely...
Breach of peace.
Breach of dog butt cheeks. That's that's wrong.
A fucking animal, you definitely could qualify as a breach of peace. Yeah.
A chubby little fat animal too, little pregnant ass pit bull. Leave that fat one alone. Go fuck a thin one, you sicko. She had it bad enough. She's trying to raise babies.
Real pit bulls got curves, bro.
This is Joseph.
Here's an early Onision video.
No way. This is not. No way. Don't lie to me.
No, it's not.
This is Joseph. I'm emo, and I hate people that say I'm not. Just call me emo kid. Don't call me potato, please, please. It just gets on my fucking nerves, okay? Just don't do it. I swear to God.
Don't do it.
Some
I'm a
emos
virgin.
do not cut themselves. I looked that up on Yahoo already.
It's the Beast.
Give it
when
up.
he was in his emo phase.
For all you people that don't
Is it
think I'm
really?
emo,
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That's
Cool.
it.
Cool.
No, actually, it's an old Onision video.
fuck yourself.
Same thing.
I said it right. Go fuck yourself. If you think I'm not emo.
You think I'm not
No,
emo?
I am.
Go fuck
Even though I
yourself.
don't fucking cut myself or fucking cry. Alright? Just go fuck yourselves. If you don't think I'm emo. Alright? That's simple enough.
It's kind of amazing that this kid never shot up a supermarket. Honestly. I just...
Yeah, that
maybe,
was his,
maybe because he wasn't a brony. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see.
He said that people. He said, "I'm emo. Call me emo. Don't call me potato."
Potato.
Like that's like that triggers me. When I was his age, maybe probably even younger, like I was a little fat kid, right? And people would call me Curly Sue, and it would piss me off. They would make fun of my curly hair rather than my fat tum tum. I was like, because my hair was cute, my tum tum was fat. Like, make fun of what's obvious that I'm a fat pig, but leave my curls alone.
Don't diss the hair.
Yeah, so don't call him potato, call him emo. Fuck.
Okay, I can kind of see that. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Hi, valuable viewers.
Holy
I
shit!
have random people on the forums. Random screenshots of
I should have played this when Onision was here because Onision, this guy idolizes Onision.
Really?
Yes.
Yes, he
we
does.
call him Corpse Midget.
You think Onision has?
anime characters doing goofy faces and poses, and I will be trying to imitate them. Why? Because imitating hentai characters.
He's wearing a little girl's turtleneck shirt.
Has Onision seen this guy before?
What?
Has Onision seen Corpse Midget before?
I don't think so.
Oh, dude, I'm about to give him the gift of Corpse Midget.
Yeah, you should.
I'm pushing this to him. He says he wants to come back.
Onision's like hardcore into like hentai and shit, and Corpse
Yeah,
Midget's
look.
about to talk about hentai.
Oh.
A cat is fine too. Look at him. Look at the look on his face too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh no! I can't.
What's he gonna do this? Look how big the cat is in comparison to him.
Put it down, human! No hentai! No hentai! Let the anime character impressions begin!
That's the stuff of nightmares.
Seriously.
That epic green screen action right now.
I'm never sleeping again.
Corpse Midget fucks cats.
I think we can actually call that now. Yeah.
Yeah.
He fucks cats. He fucks cats.
Is he the guy that got the pit bull? Oh my god. Where's this guy from?
Romania.
Can we buy him? Like, is he?
Can
for
we
sale?
buy him?
Can we fly him out or something? I want this guy.
You want to like put him on a leash and walk
Not
him
even
around?
a leash. I want him to put me on a fucking leash.
Oh my!
This fucking guy is amazing.
When VidCon was gonna happen, I was trying to convince Ricky Berwick to let me like wear him like a backpack, but I think I want Corpse Midget instead.
Ricky
He'd
was
be
gonna-
lighter.
I was gonna Hodor Ricky all around VidCon if he showed up. He wants me to go to Canada in August to hang out with him, and I'm pretty sure he's just gonna try and eat Reese's out of my fucking mouth or something.
Wait a minute, are you saying Ricky Berwick is a Canadian?
Yeah, he's young Canuck. That's why he's so fucked up, dude. It's not a deformity. He's born in Canada.
I'm not gonna let him on my back then. No, fuck that. That's
Damn.
gross. Fucking Canadians. That's disgusting.
Damn, Corpse Midget. I like this guy a lot.
I don't have a banana at the moment, so here's a carrot.
I don't have a banana. Carrot, motherfucker.
Oh, there's a better angle. There you go,
That's
guys.
a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, yeah. No, that's good.
Slide that lock over to the other side of the nose, though.
I'll give everyone a nice quick screenshot here.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Screen cappy, baby.
Screen cappy. Somebody screen cap that, then Photoshop his lock to the other side of his nose. It's really pissing me off that he didn't slide that over.
We need a screenshot. We need like a Photoshop of him in a basement and Onision looking very threatening in the background. That's what we need.
This guy should be in Onision's basement.
Yeah. This is so weird.
Honestly.
Never mind, I found a banana.
Of course he had a banana. Of course.
What the fuck is wrong with Romania? What the fuck?
No, what's wrong with America where we judge this as anything but pure art entertainment? Hit motherfucker peeled it backwards.
I can't. Oh my
Non-sexual.
god. What? Tee-hee.
I'm at least at like half chub right now, so I mean, I guess I kind of get it. I guess so.
Porn is so cool. Oh, no, fuck me. Fuck.
You love Corpse Midget.
No, until I just got this. He can go into like the ball pit at McDonald's with all the other kids and go completely undetected.
Yes, he
this
could.
is the worst supervillain I've ever met.
Waifu pillow. What the fuck?
Hey, dude.
Maybe I should make a waifu pillow of myself so people like those
want-
those weird anime people
Yeah.
that speak sexually to me would probably buy them.
But you sell it only for $248 and say you've hugged it before you send it.
Yeah, I spent the night in bed
Yeah.
with it.
Yes.
Yeah. No, absolutely. That's some good merch right there. You'd sell like a god church, man. It'd be great.
I have to tell you something. I love you.
Oh my god.
Is this really a fucking Corpse Midget Bukkake?
Yeah, he's bukakiing himself.
Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious.
I'm sorry, I don't have a bag of money.
Someone rescue that fucking cat.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to rate, favorite, and share. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it already. And keep being amazing subscribers. You rule.
Do it. Subscribe to him. Subscribe to
Honestly,
Yeah.
don't just subscribe to him. Succumb to him. Just give yourself to Corpse Midget. All right, go buy your fucking Jim Baker super bucket. All right, lock yourself in the basement with Corpse Midget for 7 fucking years and don't leave until he's turned you into one of his own, where he sucks the fucking life out of your body and you walk around 4 foot tall with a dick the size of a. Jeff, hold up the dilly. Hold up the dilly, Jeff. Your body shrinks, but your dilly grows when you get locked in a room with Corpse Midget for 7 fucking years. You're gonna walk out looking like him, swinging like Jeff's big black donger. And I promise that $1,500 right now will get you 32 buckets of Jim Baker's Donger Revolution.
We call him the tripod.
My God.
I want to see a collab between Corpse Midget and Onision.
Yes.
I feel like him and Greg would work great together.
I want to fund an entire remake of Austin Powers where Greg is Dr. Evil and Corpse Midget is Mini-Me's. And I don't know who's going to play our dad, Austin Powers, but I just want to fap to that, actually. It's a porn now. Shit.
Rule 34 in action. Right there.
Somebody draw it.
I ship it. What the fuck? Oh my God. Something about Corpse Midget is just so fucking magic. He's so incredible.
He's like everything about Willy Wonka that you don't want to put in your mouth.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
All right, here's
When I've talked to Trump, he brings it up.
Oh,
he says, "You feel the spirit in that inauguration? You know, do you feel the spirit at the event there in Cleveland?" He really does feel the energy of God and of Christians, and the more Christians embrace him, the more his faith is getting strengthened. That's what's scaring him right now.
Totally. So they're really afraid, and it was a most amazing time. You know, they said he was uptight. He was relaxed, joking. It was very funny. You know,
Alex Jones always has this weird, like, they're worshiping the devil shit that he's talking about. He always talks about how the government and the elite in the world secretly worship the devil, but he never explains why that matters.
Well, his whole act is a pro wrestling promo.
Oh,
right?
fuck yes,
and
it
you've
is.
seen pro wrestling fans that actually believe in pro wrestling, right?
Oh yeah,
These
Marks.
are the people who believe in the devil. He's targeting the marks in the same way you target them in a pro wrestling match where goddamn Rusev is going to come down and steal your American flag. He's now putting the devil into your mind and telling you that he is John Cena. And he screams just loud enough, and now he's cut the fucking promo. He's getting paid. You're buying his shirt.
And I'll tell you why. It's because they're taking DMT.
Yep.
I'm very proud of the president. Now, so as high as what Monday was, Tuesday was like a low. I go into the Congress, and I can't divulge the name. It was a senior congressman. But here's what he said. You know, first of all, we went for 3 hours. He talked about the health care plan that was going to be passed. He said, it's not really the president. This is Paul Ryan's plan, and it's going to make Paul Ryan $800 billion, and then he would be able to do whatever he wants to do with it and basically set up the president for a weakened position in 2018 and 2020. So we talked about many things, and then he said the talk on the Hill is that the president will be removed suddenly in the next 2 months. I said, what are you talking about? Impeachment? Indictment? He said, no, he'll be removed suddenly. And I'm not even maybe talking about somebody firing a bullet, but he would be immobilized. He would be immobilized, and at that juncture, then Pence would be president and Paul Ryan would be vice president. May God help us. We cannot.
Yeah. I mean, I could see it playing out where we have Pence as president eventually.
Oh yeah.
I could see that potentially happening.
I always thought that was like Trump's
Dick
not
Cheney.
getting assassinated card, you know, where he's like, nobody's gonna want to kill me because nobody wants Pence. But now Trump's fucking up so bad, it's like, who cares? Who cares? This fucking place is burning. The world's been burning, and I'm gonna get some marshmallows.
Yeah, Trump's like the Emperor Nero. He'll burn the fucking empire to the ground.
It's all right. He's doing a great job, guys. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be huge.
Like it's not like President Pence is gonna be like Electro from Amazing Spider-Man 2. Like, no, it's gonna be nothing like that at all. It's fine.
I'm gonna get your
Yeah,
testicles.
you say that now, and he starts fucking electrocuting people,
Yeah,
and then you change your tune.
Shocking.
All right, So the vigilant Christian Mario, he's daring you to take the TVC challenge. Can you handle the TVC challenge?
Is that like
everyone, I pray you're
DMT?
doing well. Just wanted to
No, it's more like gay sex.
to, record this little intro part, because pretty soon you're going to see my daily vlog. And I'm actually going to be doing this as part of a health challenge that I've embarked on with several brothers and sisters in the Lord. There's this really cool company that I've become a coach for called Beachbody. Now, don't get the name twisted up. We're not trying to be vain and trying to get six packs and compete for bodybuilding competitions. If that's your fitness goal, I'm not the right coach for you at all. I just want us to get healthy.
It would be fucking terrible to have him as a coach.
Because I'm not going to be the right coach for you, because I really don't want to do any work.
This guy says that yoga is satanic. He was like a yoga instructor before he became like a big time Christian, and now he says yoga is satanic.
So, I mean, I know I said that I was not going to have sex with Onision, and I meant it. I meant it. Like,
You meant it in the time.
Yeah, I meant it. I meant it. I really did. And I stand firm by that, but I think that looking into his eyes right now, I think I would face fuck the vigilant Christian Mario, to be totally honest with you. I think I would. Violently. Don't get me wrong. Nothing about this is going to be romantic.
It sounds romantic. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It sounds like you're trying to get him a bottle of wine and some candles.
No, I will. No, I'll light some candles. You know, we'll do a little bit of ecstasy. No big deal. Let them loosen up, that sort of thing. And they're just. I think
violent, You'll be renting a cabin out by the coast, and
you'll be giving him some passionate smooches.
Yeah, on a romantic getaway.
Oh no, you're really gonna wine and dine him.
To lull him into a false sense of security, and then vigorous, violent face fucking. Like I think I'm into that actually.
Aren't you worried about his 5 o'clock shadow scraping up your pubis region?
Oh man, no, my God, everything is just like pure violence when I
but
go ham on somebody's
but
face.
you know he's Canadian, right?
Oh, God damn it.
He is Canadian. You know what, though? Honestly, I like Canada. I actually spent the 4th of July in Canada. I was there from the 1st through the 4th. And I had a good time.
I was at like 3/4 mass, and then you say he's Canadian. It just sinks the ship, man. It goes Titanic immediately. No, never mind. Fuck Mario.
Blame Canada.
What are you so upset about?
Because
Jeff?
when I'm done violently face fucking the vigilant Christian Mario,
You can enjoy some poutine.
Some poutine. I love poutine.
when I'm done and I pop the dick out with like that wet slappy sound, I don't want them to look up at me and be like, "I'm sorry," because that's just gonna be a boner killer.
I'm
Like,
sorry.
I'm not into it.
And then ball gag the Canadians. There's workarounds here.
The Trump prophecies,
right?
Which is
That Mario video was boring.
a
Trump prophecies.
brand new book.
We're back to
all
Jim
about
Baker.
Trump, all about
It's about how Jim Baker prophesied, or no, it's he was talking about these people that were on his show before, and were talking about the prophecy that Trump was going to become president and shit. It's like, oh, so many people could possibly be president, and you guessed one of them right. Good job. Doesn't mean God's talking to you.
the prophecy that was like 2011 or something, when the first prophecy that he made about this. And now
Simpsons
he's
did it
giving
before
new
2011.
prophecy of what's going to happen next with Trump. And I'll tell you what, God is doing something. God is speaking.
Yes, he is.
God is taking over. And I'll tell you what, I wouldn't fool with Trump. You better be careful. Because I want to tell you, there is going to be judgment come if America turns its back on what God's trying to do. Because God is trying to save America.
I'll tell you what, God is trying to save America through Donald Trump. And Donald Trump, he's going to grab America by the butt fucking hole and take Jeff's big black dilly and fuck us silly. And that's God's word. All right? That's not Jim Baker. That's God.
You better be buying our fucking food boxes. You better be buying our motherfucking food boxes. Otherwise, God is going to be butt fucking you. You fucking heathens.
Do you know what we have here? We have a big ass dildo that looks like Donald Trump.
What?
Yeah.
You have a big ass
Hold
Donald
on, I'll
Trump?
get it.
Wait. Paul's ego isn't even in the fucking in the studio. What are you talking about?
Whoa.
See, I just want to say right now, Jeff, you're missing out on an opportunity here. If you made, that's a fucking giant dildo. Oh, it's not as big as yours, but if you made that dildo edible and you sold it in case of emergency, you have 7 years of dildo to eat. You might make some cash.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. That's pretty good.
Donald.
Now believe me, I know dildos, and this dildo by far is the best dildo. Your dildo, terrible. This dildo, the best.
Huge.
It's
that looks
huge.
like a dildo that could build the wall.
It will tear the wall down. Oh my God. There's something about a patriotic dildo that really gets my juices flowing.
Patriotic
America.
I never thought I'd ever hear someone say that.
On Friday, I am going to bring up a huge amount of alcohol like I did last time. But I'm going to bring every single one of the dildos that people have mailed me that are my viewers. Every single one.
They do that?
They do. What do you think I got this? What the fuck? Okay, what do you think do you think I bought this fucking thing?
We thought you gave birth to it.
I don't kink shame.
Yeah.
I didn't buy this. Like, my viewers buy me like copious amounts of dildos all the fucking time. So I put googly eyes on them and I make videos with them. Like, this isn't my shit. This is what
I don't know. Hey.
The lady doth protest too much.
Yeah.
This is the monster that you people have created. Thank you very much.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa.
You're tearing me apart, dildo. That's a big dildo.
Mark.
Oh, hi. I did not hit her. I did not. This is bullshit. I did not. Oh, hi, Mom.
You guys should do something with DP and Neil Breen movies sometime. That would be fucking fantastic. That would be great.
We did a review of The Room, by the way, like for our Patreon.
Sure.
It was pretty cool. You know what I noticed? Because I had never seen The Room before, and it was like so strikingly bad that I could hardly. It was the weirdest thing. While I was watching, I'm like, this is fucking terrible. I can't wait for it to be over. And then after it was over, I'm like, why am I still thinking about this fucking movie? Why am I like?
Wait. No, there's something about The Room. Like, so you watch it, it's objectively a bad movie, but halfway into the movie, I'm like, why? Why is this bitch being so cruel to Johnny? He's such a good guy.
She is, you know what? She is pure evil, and he's like a fucking angel in that movie.
He's such a good dude. He's such a good dude. And you start getting really emotionally invested into it, and you're like, why? How could some mean-spirited, fucked up bitch be so cruel to Johnny? He's such a good dude.
It's also crazy that that there's like 4 or 5 sex scenes in that movie, and that like they're totally pointless, like to the storyline. They have nothing to do with
Is the storyline have anything to do with the storyline?
Some parts of it doesn't. Like oh, Denny's on drugs, but then like you never hear about it again.
Right. And then so the funny thing is, like, if you like look into the lore of The Room, the second sex scene that has Tommy Wiseau in it, the actress who plays Lisa was uncomfortable doing another sex scene with Tommy Wiseau. So they took all the footage from the first one, they re-spliced it, and they made an exorbitantly long, protracted sex scene using the same footage from the first one.
Isn't it kind of weird? I want to move on from The Room, but one last thing I wanted to ask. Isn't it weird how Denny wants to basically have a threesome with them? Like right at the beginning of the movie.
That movie took millions of dollars to make. How? Who pays that much money for a movie like that?
But I am saying we got to do something with Neil Breen, just simply for the fact that like half of Neil Breen's movies are where he plays an advanced AI sent back from the future, a Christ-like figure that can like annihilate human life with a simple thought. Like, we have to do something with that at some point. It would be fantastic. It's incredible.
Incredible.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen any of them. I think maybe we watched some clips from one of his movies one time.
Okay, I'm gonna hook you up after the show. It'll be fun.
All right.
All right.
Let's Let's see, man. My insides just feel crazy right now. I'm hungry, but I also kind of feel sick. It's the weirdest feeling. I can't wait for this to be over.
I told everybody like they cannot do any shit posts right now because you have to do a colonoscopy. No shit posts.
Yeah.
What happens if tomorrow they call you and say, "Oh, your colonoscopy endoscopy got pushed back and you can't do it until Tuesday"?
Oh fuck! Well, I'll be eating
or
regular food immediately.
Would you be able to do this all over again?
Yeah, I think I could, but it was fucking. The stuff tasted so bad. I actually did a stream where I drank it, so people could go and watch that and see the look on my face. It's some of the most disgusting shit I've ever drank.
Barium.
By the way, everybody should go and check out Benpai, BENPAI.
Thank you.
On YouTube, because it's pretty choice. You do great streams, dude. Like as it's been evolving, I've been watching because I'm a producer as well. You know, I got a little love for that kind of thing. Like
it has slowly started to come together to like a more polished thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's kind of like the thing too, is that, you know, as more people are not signing up for like cable television or anything, they get their like media, their entertainment from YouTube. It's kind of the impetus put onto the creators to make things more engaging and more interesting. And as I've been watching over the past like 3, 4, 5 weeks or so, your show's getting super fucking tight. It's good. It's a good show. I like it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I try to make it, I mean, this is what I'm used to doing, so it is very similar to this, but I try to make it a little different at least, you know, so that people aren't just watching the same shit. But yeah, check that out. Also, subscribe to DP On Demand to catch the post show that we're about to do. I'm just putting up the chat for some last super chats. Then we're going to get out of here and do the post show, and then we'll see you guys on Friday. So send your super chats now so that we can look at them. Onision loves the hate. I can tell he does.
He does.
He's used to it. Like he's been getting it for so long. He knows he's like playing the bad guy.
I have a dildo like Jeff's. It's a shame to hear he doesn't use it. Well, it's not that I don't use it. I just don't use it on me.
Sinistris was the one that really likes Benpai and wants to buy that pillow, though.
Yep.
It's such a shame you don't use it when you bring it up here on Friday. Shit.
Hey, I don't believe this person's hitting up my Patreon, so whatever. Yeah. Yeah, my highest Patreon perk level, people get like a private video call, but I did put that I reserve the right to leave if they get creepy.
I should start a Patreon just to tell people that I'll sit there and watch them fap if that's what it comes down to.
Wow. You know what? There might be some people that are into that.
How much would that be worth? Like $10?
Billy the Fridge will sit and he won't participate, but he will watch.
I will watch. Yeah.
If you're gonna watch somebody masturbate, it's at least $50. At least $50.
Oh, dude, I'm there all day. If anybody wants me to fap, or wait, what? To watch you fap? Never mind. I'm over it. I'm lazy.
Yeah, to watch you fap. How much would you charge people?
I wouldn't fap on camera.
Yeah, because those pictures last forever.
Yeah, it's like I want a girl to be surprised when she sees my penis. Because maybe she doesn't think it's gonna be much, but if she knows what it is, I'll never surprise her either way. It's not fair.
Sneaky.
I think it's a good size, but you know, I don't want her to know going in.
Somebody said one of the best recent episodes. Well, you better get used to it. Better get used to it.
They're worried about you having cancer. Is that something?
Well, the reason I have to have a colonoscopy every 3 years is because the last time I had one, I don't have cancer, but they found stuff that could potentially turn into cancer.
Every 3 year thing?
Yeah.
Okay, you're just being safe.
Yeah, they go in there, and if they find anything weird, they clean it out, basically.
Cool. Pre-cancerous polyps and that kind of shit.
Yeah. It's pronounced poutine? It's not poutine?
No, it's poutine.
I've been to Canada so many times, and everyone there calls it poutine, so I don't know.
No, I've been to Canada. I got poutine at the movie theater.
I couldn't. What was that one? I couldn't fuck Corpse Midget if I used Jeff Holiday's dildo. Anyway, take my money, you scammers. Oh,
thank you. Yeah. See, now that you guys are on the show, you guys are all scammers by association.
I was a scammer before. It's nice to see people.
And then we had
recognize me.
Onision on here, so there you go. There's another one.
For real.
What a fucking scammer.
Made another channel just to donate. That's dedication. Make 3 more and donate 3 more times.
Can we have more conservative political guests on?
Oh, I'm a conservative political guest.
I mean, yeah, they're welcome to come on. You know, we had Milo, and he's probably the most conservative that we've had. I would say Sargon's pretty conservative in some ways. He calls himself a liberal, but in some ways, I would say he's kind of conservative.
He's Kekistani.
Yeah, whatever that is. I mean, like,
I honestly,
well,
when I met him,
I know what it is,
he
but
offered me drugs, and he said
Sargon did?
Yeah, he was like, "Take these drugs, Billy, and lay down." He said you can have a liberal amount of drugs, so that's pretty liberal if you ask me.
A liberal amount of drugs.
Oh yeah.
We also had we had Dave Rubin on once too, and like he used to be really far left, but he's gone to the right way more than he used to be.
He's drifted quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I do have to say though, Sargon, when you meet him in real life, like, is just one of the coolest motherfuckers on the planet. Such a chill motherfucker.
I believe it. Yeah, like we've had him on the show, and he's pretty chill even when he's doing his thing, out in the public. So, yeah, he seems really cool. I wanted to go to VidCon this year. I just couldn't swing it, but hopefully I'll go next year.
Gotta do a counter con if they're not gonna let people have panels, right? Do it across the street with like a strip club and some
counter con.
Yeah,
we're hitting back.
Straight up. Me and the Warskis had fucking like these baller ass suites like right across the street from fucking VidCon. We had a great time. It was amazing.
Yeah, like from what I hear, it's almost better going to the VidCon area, but not actually going to the event.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna buy a ticket next year. I'm not gonna buy a ticket at all. I'm just gonna like get a fucking hotel room and shit. Cause like my best times was hanging out in these awesome suites, and like we went to like the fucking hot tub, and it's like me, Chris Raygun, a bunch of other fucking random ass people like hanging out in this hot tub, talking shit posting in real life,
touching dicks.
It's great. And then you guys got to go to that fucking Airbnb, that Bundy.
The Airbnb was dope. Like it was cracking. They had a big ass pool. We were eating cheeseburgers at 3 a.m.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Talking about
talking about YouTube politics and drama.
Why did I miss this shit?
It was good. You would have had a lovely time.
It was dope. It was dope.
Well, I must go next year. I'm going. So if you guys are going, I'm fucking going.
Oh yeah, no, I'm in.
Yeah,
I think I might get on a panel next year. I talked to the guy who was putting stuff together. So far as I don't get...
if you're on a panel, then I'm actually going. I'm actually going to the fucking event.
So long as I don't get too controversial now that I'm hanging with you suspected white supremacists.
Can it be with Anita? Can it be with Anita?
I doubt he would put me on a panel with Anita.
Did you know that I saw Anita in person one time? Like it was like a big scandal. Like I took a picture of her sitting behind me.
Oh, I remember that. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I was at the panel that where Boogie and her had their little riff. I was in the front row, and Boogie like gave a shout out to the edgelords, the shit lords. He gave a little shout out during his thing, and when he did that, I was like, yeah, just to be a dick. And Anita saw me do that right when I did that, and she death stared me the whole rest of the fucking panel. I thought she was smiling at me at first because I think she probably thought I was like a hot chick or something. I don't know what she's into, but I think she was feeling your kid until I fucking cheered on the wrong team.
Yeah,
and she hated me.
I was just at like a tabletop gaming place that people go to. It was in Columbus, Ohio, and all of a sudden Anita Sarkeesian walks through the door. I'm like, no fucking way! Like it blew my mind. And I was like, no one's gonna believe this.
Was she there to play games, or did she just come to use the bathroom?
She was there to play games. She was there with a few people, and they sat right behind me. So I acted like I was taking a selfie and just took a pic. Well, I was taking a selfie, but she was over my shoulder in the picture, and like I posted it to Twitter, and then like within an hour, Anita had it on her on her Twitter, basically saying I was creepy.
Should I try and make Anita fall in love with me so we can red pill her and get her like we got Lacey Green?
Wow, that'd be an interesting couple.
I think Anita would love me. I got beautiful curls.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Look at this. I bought a VIP ticket wondering, can you bring drugs into event? Well, I mean, like, you're not supposed to ask.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, like, you can have weed, but you can't smoke it in there.
Yeah, here's the thing. Don't bring drugs into the event at all. Ever, never, ever. Don't do it.
Not a good idea. Not a good idea. No.
Not a good idea
You
until
go
later.
back to the hotel room, you do all the drugs, and then you go into VidCon while you're high on the drugs.
Are we talking
That's
about VidCon or the VIP?
No. They're talking about our meetup. Is what they're talking about.
Okay. Has anybody ever brought drugs into El Corazon? I don't know. I don't know if drugs have ever been brought into El Corazon before, but I know you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
So don't.
That's a good neutral statement on
Don't do
that.
it, guys.
I would say almost definitely drugs have been brought in there before.
I don't know. So just say no. Just don't be a dumbass. Don't try and bring your fucking warbler in there. Hey guys, we're gonna do some crank. I got 6-footer. No.
Yeah, heat up a spoon and shoot up right there in front of everybody. Man, when I was in Vancouver, I walked down the wrong street into like the heroin part of Vancouver. It was scary. There was like zombies everywhere, all over the street.
Was it in Surrey?
No, it was like on Hastings Street, like East Hastings Street, like near Chinatown. Over in that area. There's just like people like laying in the alleys, all strung out and shit.
I went to the police station. I got lost outside of Vancouver, and I knocked on the police station door. It was like maybe midnight, 12:30, and the cop answers the door with a shotgun, and he's like, "What are you doing here?" I was like, "I'm lost. I need directions." Like, "There's been a murder here in the last year."
Year? Okay.
I'm like, "Am I going to be the next one?" Jeez, put the shotgun down. I just didn't know where to go.
Fuck?
It was crazy.
That's fucking bullshit, dude. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
That was in Surrey, though. That was off of King George. What do you mean VidCon on acid is a bad idea? Well, here's why it's a bad idea. There's a shit ton of 13-year-old girls running around, and if you're on acid and they mistake you for Jake Paul, you're probably going to have a bad time.
Yeah.
All right.
That's true.
So
I did know a few people at VidCon who were high on acid. They had a really good time.
I love acid, but I would not go to a big event like that with a bunch of people I don't know.
Dude, I totally would. Oh my
You
God.
really don't have to get high at VidCon if you're like there with a bunch of people that are cool, because you just want to enjoy and chill. Drink a little, maybe smoke a little weed, do a little coke, do a couple fucking downers, some uppers, some somas. You really don't want to get fucked up though.
All right. So we're going to end this stream. We're going to go do the post show. Thanks for watching, everybody. And yeah, good night.
Good night.
We're all stars now.